Shush!
And don't you shush me.
Do you hear that?
Welcome, guys, to your favorite podcast. I'm your host, KJ Majority. Fuck Trump, by the way.
I'm Kevin. Fuck Trump.
And you know we got Temple in the building, as always. What's up,
And-
guys?
And this week, I'm super excited because we have a guest, someone who I've been wanting on this show for a hot minute. We got the Lazy Krill, y'all.
Oh, Tom, what's up, guys? How y'all doing? Lazy Krill in the building, or on the camera? On the camera.
Yeah. This is also our first video podcast. So hello, YouTube. How you doing, motherfucker?
Nice to meet you.
So super excited. So the Lazy Krill, also known as Julian, we've met, in college and shit. One close friend, was also a resident. I've known you since freshman year of college?
Yeah, like the beginning of freshman year.
Yeah. So this is one of my day ones. So I'm mad excited, bro. I'm mad excited.
It's been a long time, man.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Well, 4 years is a long time.
My boy Julian actually witnessed the first time I ever got drunk. It was actually mad funny because I feel like we had like a little heart to heart. I was like, bro, you're so dope. You're mad cool. I fucks with you. He's like, bro, I fucks with you too.
It was such a good night, man. Everybody was a little tipsy. KJ was a little bit more tipsy. Hey, it was nice. Very cool individual to be around when you're with.
Oh, man. All right. So before we start our scheduled programming, I got to interview my boy, the Lazy Krill, my boy, Julian.
Yes.
So, Julian, you have a YouTube channel called the Lazy
Yes, sir.
Krill.
Yes,
So,
sir.
tell us a little bit about your channel, like what you about.
So basically, the Lazy Krill channel, that's my gaming channel. I have another channel, the Lazy J. That's like my skits, real life, in person type stuff. But the Lazy Krill, that's my gaming channel. I play like fighting games, Call of Duties. Everybody's big on that type of stuff. And sometimes I play little indie games that you find here and there on the little arcade. And the main channel, the Lazy J, skits, all the good stuff, anything that you could think of. I go for more life lessons than anything, like not just stuff that you can just throw out like, oh yeah, this a video, just more like, all right, I might learn something from this video, even though they're not too long. Longest video maybe like 5 minutes, 7 minutes if I'm thinking like at the beginning, but literally they're just about trying to learn new things, all that good stuff. I make sure I tie messages into them because I model it off of what I want to watch. I model it off of, you know what I'm saying, like if it's midnight, if I want to watch something, I'll probably go to my video. It's like, dang, I made that. I like watching this type of stuff.
I like that energy, bro. I like that energy. I feel the same way about like my channel. Like everything I put on there is something that I would want to see as a viewer. I actually didn't know you had two channels. I thought you only had the one gaming channel.
I only knew about the gaming one too.
Yeah,
So-
I'm gonna have to check out the other one too because I definitely knew about the gaming, but I'm gonna check it out.
Let me tell you, it's hardcore because when you're trying to have two channels, it's like one starts going up and then the other's like stagnant. You're like, all right, well, you know what I'm saying? I should put more energy into the other one because this one is growing. But when you stop putting energy into this one, that thing don't do nothing. It don't move. So now you're like, all right, let me just put all my energy into this one. And once it gets up there, I just transfer. If people like it, they just slide over there, electric slide style. So it's a little bit of extra, but no, definitely. When you get the chance, check it out.
I definitely will, bro. Damn, I wish
100%.
I had known earlier. I made all these damn questions about your gaming
Yo.
channel.
Yeah,
Listen,
facts.
as I was saying, that's the thing I'm pushing. So glad you made.
What made you come up with the name Lazy Krill? Like where did that come from?
Yo, so not to make a long story, all right, but actually it's a pretty short story. We got me and my boy, we were playing Xbox One, right? And none of our friends had it. Also, we got it first year, all the good stuff. You know how the system was all messed up. So we were like, oh, let's switch over to PS4. Everybody started getting PS4. So we went over there and you had to create an account. I didn't know what my name wanted to be because I used to have a clan, all that good stuff. Quicksilver been ridiculous. I used to have a clan, so now we switched over to PS4, and I was like, all right, let me change the name. I couldn't think of what I wanted to do, so I was like, all right, let me just kind of think. It was going to be something with procrastination, but I was like, it doesn't roll off the tongue. You could make it roll off
Yeah.
the tongue, but it doesn't like procrastination J. Like, damn.
Yeah.
But then again, like, what does the Lazy Krill mean?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I was going through it and I was like, dang, I want to emphasize the fact that I don't like to do stuff. I don't like to do stuff at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, I
I'm
was like,
lazy
all right.
as fuck.
Yeah, I'm lazy. You see what I'm saying?
No, that was
So-
smart as shit.
Yeah.
Yes, man.
So where the crow came from is like my favorite animal used to be a turtle. I like the idea of that, like when things happen on the outside, you can like retreat inside of yourself. I thought that was a cool, like I thought it was dope. I thought it was like, yo, and it's part of its body. Turtles are crazy. Turtles are crazy. But besides the turtle, I moved on to the, not that the krill is my favorite animal, but it's more of like krill is about survival. Like once you, I don't know how the hell they're born, but once you pop out of that egg, yo, it's like things eating you. They're the bottom of the food chain, and you're trying to,
Yeah.
you gotta swim your way. Like you don't get a moment like, mommy. No, it's like get the fuck up and move. Go. So it's like it's supposed to be a play on words. So you're like a lazy prey. You can't be lazy as a prey. That's where it comes from.
All right, that's dope as fuck. And I gotta say,
Yo,
actually, you're like anything but lazy because you drop videos like every day. You actually, I'm low key jealous because I drop a video like once every 6 months. So
Yo, honestly, it took a long time to get there because if you look back in the backlogs, I drop once a month, then once a year. Yo, I had this channel for a long time. Please, it's
so how long have you had the channel?
maybe like 4 years.
Oh, okay.
2 years ago, I think. All right, so the first year I uploaded on it. Second year I uploaded another video. I don't know why it was like so spaced out. I just wasn't feeling myself. You know how you kind of got to get in like a creator shell and you're like, all right, well, let me find myself. And when I'm not too confident, I wasn't too confident at least. So when I'm uploading videos, I'm like, damn, I don't like this. And I take it down immediately. I feel like all creators go through that. Tempo, even when you make beats, sometimes I feel like, sometimes you don't like your own stuff. So you're like, dang, I don't think anybody else is gonna like it. So I'm gonna just take that away from the public.
It happens all the time.
Yeah.
All the time.
I feel like it's part of the creative process.
Yo,
honestly.
at a certain point, I do think it's a part of the process of like just hating your stuff for a minute or like just not, because I feel like you always know, like you have a standard in your head, but if you don't reach that standard, you're like, oh bro, what the
Yup, that's
Literally.
definitely it. Yeah.
Yeah, so basically the last 2 years have been like just me like, yo, you have to hit the ball. You want this, go for it. You're just reading up on social media and they're like, yeah, you gotta be motivated and all that good stuff, but you have to make yourself motivated. You have to make yourself get up and do things because naturally, this is not something that's ingrained in your human being. Like, getting up and making shit and doing all that. You want to be creative, but at the end of the day, you're here to find a mate. Other than that, you're just here. So you gotta be doing stuff. And this is what I like to do. If it doesn't take any mental power for me to do this type of stuff, so I'm just pour yourself into it. And that's what I had to learn over the past 2 years. Like, just pour yourself into it. Even if nobody likes it, you like it. And that's why I make content that's like about myself. And that's what's been going on for the last 4 years.
Yo, that's what's up, bro.
That's
Like,
dope. I like the mindset.
man, that got
man.
deep. I wasn't expecting to get that deep, but like, yo,
My bad.
No,
No,
it's good. It's good.
No,
Hey,
hey,
bro,
listen.
you listen to the show before. We go from either talking about some pussy or talking about some deep shit. So we don't care.
The spectrum for this show is like, whoop. It's dope though. I love it.
Thank you. So how do you like pick what games you're gonna play on your show? Because I know, I'm a fan of your show. So I know you play Dragon Ball Fighters. You just dropped a video last night with what is it called, the Disc Room, right?
Yes, sir.
So like, how do you pick what games you play on the channel?
Okay, so this might sound a little bit stupid, but literally, I play a popular game, and then I just scroll through the little indie games on Steam or on the PS4 marketplace, and I'm like, yo, this would be funny. This would be something that I could make funny. And most of the little indie games that I play they're actually already popular, like Fall Guys. What is that other game with Among Us? Stuff like that. Like, it's already popular and like just jumping on the bandwagon. But I try to flip it into something that I like, all right, I think I can make this funny, so I'm gonna do it. A lot of people talk about like plagiarism and all that. But I believe that yo, you got to make it different. And I feel like since I'm in the stages of trying to be funny, like a content creator and all that, if I can make something funny that I don't relatively think is funny, or if I can make something funny or a little bit more funnier than somebody else, I feel like I'm getting to a point where I know my comedy. And
Yeah.
I can grasp that subject and like, all right, yo, even if this video is not funny, even if this game isn't funny, yo, I can take this. It's going to be hilarious. 1 million views.
How do you know if something's gonna be funny or not? When you
I just base it off of me. Like I just like
you get you get ideas when you're looking, or is it like, oh, I see.
So it's like I look at a water bottle, like, all right, boom, let's check a water bottle. Like, bro, this John is just a water bottle, right? But if I can make this water bottle funny, this kind of top tier, man. I don't know about it. Like, yo, there's something like, damn, this is half empty, but damn, why is that funny? And I think that's a lot of I think it says a lot about comedy. Like, yo, you can really make a lot of stuff funny that just inherently, like, not to jump into a subject, but like when people get hurt and stuff, inherently that shit makes you be like, oh,
yeah,
he snapped his bones. But if somebody's making jokes about it, you're kind of gonna laugh after the fact because it's like that's not supposed to happen every day. That type of stuff.
Yeah.
So that's how I figure out if something's like funny or not. Like I base it off myself, and then it's like, yo, is it not funny or did they not make it funny? I do that a lot with comedy stuff. It's like, damn, I don't know. If he did this like this, it'd be funnier. And then like that's some of the videos that I won't release because it will involve heavy plagiarism. But as long as I know I could like, all right, I made this a little bit funny, then I can watch that back. I don't have to send it out for anybody else because this is mentally it's for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Other than that, then if it's not like plagiarism or if I'm not taking an idea exactly from somebody, then I'll release it. All the good stuff.
Yeah, I like it a lot. So let me ask you this, right? Obviously, you have a gaming channel. There are a lot of gaming channels. Have you ever felt kind of like intimidated by like the volume of gaming channels on Twitch and on YouTube?
Yes, sir. Very much so. It's like, so, all right. So like maybe in sophomore year of high school, me and my friends were going to do a gaming channel. I got an old PVR, which recorded games. It was like the Dazzle Platinum. And I was recording games for a point, and my boy was editing them because my laptop couldn't run like the editing software. It was a whole lot of wild stuff. So we were uploading videos for a little bit, maybe like 2 or 3 videos. It came out like a month spread apart. And after that, we stopped. And that's when like maybe like 2 or 3 years passed. We get into college, all that, and that's when Ninja and them started going crazy. That's when people started making money off of esports. I mean, all right, the time is relative. I don't know exactly when, so I don't want to say anything that I don't know. But around those times, people started making bank off of gaming. And that's when, like, you started finding out that there was mad gaming channels out there. And a lot of nights I spent, like, upset to myself. Because I was like, yo, if we were doing this back in the day, we kept on doing this, we would have been, like, a channel right now, a channel. And now I'm starting from scratch. That definitely has and will probably always be on my mind, to be honest, because I don't think I'll get over that fact. But it definitely has been on my mind. Like, there's a lot of, like you're saying, there's a lot of gaming channels out there.
Yeah. So I will say this, right? Because I definitely have been in your shoes because I've always wanted to start a YouTube channel since I first started watching YouTube. And I started one when I was young, and I got a little bit of hate. And I was like, all right, I'm done with it. And I definitely was like, damn, I wish I had stuck with it, because if I had stayed with it, I definitely, maybe I wouldn't have been the next PewDiePie, but I definitely would have had like a channel.
Yeah.
But something that I watched on YouTube and something that kind of stuck with me is that, like, even though there's plenty of whatever thing you're into on YouTube, it's different because you're making it. So they compared Starbucks and Dunkin' Donuts, right? So Starbucks and Dunkin' Donuts, they both sell coffee, but obviously Starbucks is a different kind of coffee than Dunkin' Donuts. And then you have like your little smaller like coffee shops that everyone goes to and shit like that. So even though there's a fuck ton of coffee shops, each of them are different, and each of them are being successful because of the fact that they're different. So just shout out to like anyone who's thinking about being creative, whether it's in like YouTube, music, podcasting, whatever. Just because there's a fuck ton doesn't necessarily mean you can't make it out. It's just gonna be a little harder because there's a fuck ton, but you can still do it just because it's you.
Oh, and honestly, I'm sorry, somebody else about to talk.
No, go ahead, bro. You got
No,
it.
go ahead, you
Yeah,
got
you
and
got it.
just for a message for those people, just like KJ saying, yo, I believe this is it's an important thing to go through in life. Even if you're not making YouTube videos, if you're like Tempo, you're making beats, like you're making anything that has to do with anything, there's going to be a saturated market for it. Unless you're like out here making wine sculptures with glasses of candy corn. I don't know, like just like that. But
Niche,
there's
yeah.
the market is going to be saturated. But I believe that is how you find your voice. That is how you find who you are in your situation. So, I mean, you got to go for it. You need to know what you're doing because you'll find yourself doing what you love to do, basically.
Do you think that people should even go in with the expectations of getting big or getting a big channel?
No.
No, just doing it for yourself.
Okay, so at first I went in with the expectation of having a big channel. I was like, bro, I'm about to be multi-millionaire. Like, as I'm uploading, and you will find yourself defeated time and time again. Okay, so there was a point where I was uploading a video every day for like 6 months. From January 15th, I believe, to about May or June, I upload a video every day. Fighters, you can go check the channel. Anybody watch, you can go check the channel. So
I'm a witness. He did that shit every day.
I follow you on Instagram too. Yeah, I saw that.
So as I'm uploading the videos, like every day, I'm like, yo, this one has a certain amount of views. This one, like when you have that mindset, like, yo, I'm gonna become big. I'm gonna be the next so and so. You take yourself away from like what you're doing. I'm like, all right, well, this video got this video got that, and the videos were all the same because I'm not going for the goal of like, this is my self-improvement. This is my comedy. I'm going for the goal of like, all right, well, if I can copy what they're doing, I will be successful as them.
Yeah, no, I definitely.
After those go ahead.
I just agree with the point of like that because like you start like number chasing in a way instead of like just sticking to what your actual passion is and doing it for the reason you originally did it because you just enjoy it. You start number chasing and you start thinking like, oh, I need to blow up and da-da-da-da-da. And I say all this because I've experienced it. I feel like I still experience it now. So it's a really, I'm glad you pointed that out because it's a really important point of like, just honestly, just do it because you enjoy it and it makes you happy at the end of the day.
Yeah, literally.
It's kind of hard not to as well, just because like, especially if you feel like, yo, I have the skills. Like I'm just as talented as whoever is the top person in whatever I'm doing. It is frustrating. Like I'm like all the four of us we know because we're in some kind of creative thing. You know, Kevin has a podcast.
I like how you called me out. Like all of us are doing our own things except Kevin. At least he's on this, though, right?
No, but like.
No.
Well, all jokes aside, though, like Kevin has this. I have my channel. Tempo has his music. You have your gaming channel, bro. Like we all like. I feel like it's a part of the process as well. Like just chasing the numbers, but it's like you said, Julian. Like you have to fall in love with the process as a whole. Because if you just keep chasing numbers, you're not gonna be happy.
Yo, so literally, after those 6 months, that was a couple nights where I was like, yo, I just don't want to do this anymore. And then I sat there, thought about it, and I was talking to my friends about it because my friend Vlad's a YouTuber and all that. And I started making content that I liked. Like, I started not uploading until I liked the content. And people started following me. And I was like, yo, this is all I had to do? Disney movie. I was like, a part of your world. This is sick. You know, when you start getting to the nitty gritty, like, bro, this is my soul I'm presenting out online. This is my presence. This is what I bring to the table. People start following you for you, and you're like, dang. Bro, these are actual. Yeah, these are actual supporters.
You got fans.
That feels good. Yo, people are like, yo, like on the other videos that I'll upload, they're like, yes, this is a cool video. This is a nice video. It meant a lot to me, obviously, because just compliments in general, they go a long way.
Yeah.
But when somebody compliments a video, they're like, yo, bro, I can tell you put mad time into this. Yo, this is a dope video. You're like, damn, yo, I've spent real time on this. I can't believe that somebody notices the time and effort I put in. It feels amazing. Literally, yo, follow your soul. Do what you want to do. Quality over quantity, all the way.
Bro, I'm telling you, like, it's the little things that really be saving, like, you doing what you really want to do. Cause like, it's been times, like Julian mentioned too, where like, and I'm sure all of you have felt this, cause like, you kind of just feel this at a certain point where like, damn, am I really like making a difference? Am I really like at a point where it's like, yeah, no, like, are people actually watching or listening or enjoying what I'm putting out? But yeah, no, the little comments and different things like that, and people commenting on your growth, it definitely makes a difference.
People notice hard work.
Yes, they do.
That's true. That's true.
Especially
So,
if you keep dropping things. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're good, bro. You're good. So let me ask you this, right? So when you were going through, well, as you're dropping videos, are there any people in like your personal life who really support you and have really been like a motivation for you to continue making content?
Yo, oh my gosh, my sister, yo, she has like every single one of my videos. We sometimes watch them together. She's like, I saw you drop the video, let's watch it, or blah blah so forth. My girl, most of my friends actually watch them and so forth. Sometimes they forget to leave a like, but I had to chalk that up to, yo, you're not the deity in everybody's life. So like, yo, if somebody doesn't leave a like, at least they watch the video. If somebody doesn't get to watch this video this time, yo, you can't sit there and clock people on your content. That's not what it's about.
Did you used to? Did you feel like you used to do
I
that?
did. I think it was something I had to go through. Like, yo, I was like, I have so many friends, but nobody's watching my shit. Nobody's watching my stuff. Nobody's liking, supporting my stuff.
Bro,
like,
you're preaching to the choir right now.
See? And you're like, why are you guys not watching my stuff? Like, I came to a point where I was like, yo, so-and-so is not watching my stuff. That's not even really my friend. And then I thought about it. My cousin was telling me stuff. I'm like, yo, listen, it's not even that. It's the fact that you feel like you're so important that you need to be in somebody's life 24/7. What if this guy doesn't want to watch your video right now? After that, you got to think about it like, damn, what is he doing that I'm not supporting? Like that type of stuff.
Yo, that's true.
Literally, I can't be mad.
That's so true, bro. Like that clock. Yo, it's just you. I'm sorry, you struck a nerve, bro.
Like, you really did, bro. You really did.
I really used to be in the house like, bro, what the fuck? Like, I know you fuck with me, so why the fuck you don't bump like da da da? And then like you don't even. And then like time will go past, and you think like, damn, maybe what if they're going through some shit? Yeah. What if they don't fuck with you, or what if they're going through some shit right now where like they not even like really in the mindset to like do like I had to think about all of that shit, and I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Let me share a quick story. I'm making it as quick as possible. So there was one person in particular who I was like, yo, I've done so much shit for you. All I'm asking for is 5 minutes of your time. Why can't you watch a goddamn skit? This is before I started doing the storytime videos. Mm-hmm. And I had dropped my first storytime video and the person still didn't watch it. And, I was mad. Like I was really ready to cut this person off. And they hit me up and they're like, yo, I'm sorry I haven't been able to watch your videos. I just watched your last video and bro, like you really helped me go through something. Like I was depressed about X, Y, and Z and your video like made me laugh. Like I haven't been able to laugh in like a couple of weeks. I was like, damn, I'm over here mad because this motherfucker will look at some little fucking YouTube video while he's going through some real shit. And it's like you said, it's kind of like a wake-up call. Like, bro, like, yes, this is important to you, but other people have shit going on in their lives too. So you can't get mad at people for not being able to do this because they may not just have the time to watch your shit.
Literally.
That shit was crazy.
Yeah, and it puts you in a predicament where you're just like, oh wow, like I don't have no friends.
Yo, bro, I was like, fuck this person, fuck that person. I'm done. I only got 5 friends.
I was really on some shit. I was on the same shit. I was like, I'm not sharing nobody's shit. I ain't supporting shit. I ain't doing that. Bro, I was in the house mad as hell.
It's like that. It's really like that.
Bro, like it's part of the creative process, I guess. All right, so let me ask you a question then. I know you play a lot of Dragon Ball Fighters. I'm a huge fan of your channel, obviously. Do you plan on going pro in Dragon Ball Fighters at all, or are you just kind of fucking around with it for a little bit?
Like, is it fun, or are you like ready to go hard?
Honestly, so I think about this all the time. So I know for a fact right now that I'm not good enough to go pro. I watch pros and stuff like that, and I'm like, I get waxed. But like, I don't know. I feel like this is a fun venture for me. Like it's more of an outlet. I mean, I feel like I have the have the mindset to be able to go pro. Like if I needed to practice so and so, and if I could hit people up like, yo, you're better than me. Let's actually come together. I'm trying to do better in this. I'm trying to win money. I'm trying to go to tournaments. I'm trying to enter stuff. But for me, as me, Julian, as Lazy Krill, and me as in my channel, as in life in general, I don't feel like that's where I want to go with that game. I feel like I want to have that for the fun and make the videos, whatever memes I could throw in there, have a blast with it, and just be able to spend my time playing other games. Because I'm in the heart of it, I'm a gamer. I like playing games plural. Mm-hmm. And I know there's a lot of people that they talk about, yo, if you focused on one game, your channel would be so much higher. But I just like stuff. I like games too much. I like to play other things too much. Like, for example, Persona, everybody was on that. Persona 5. I didn't get to play it as much because I was too busy trying to appease whatever. Bro, I gotta be the best at fighters. I gotta be the best at so-and-so, Rocket League, whatever. And I missed that. First, I missed that first wave of Persona, which it didn't upset me too much because I'm more about like playing with myself and it's in the moment, and then coming to the
sorry.
I called it, and coming to like Twitter like, oh yeah, I found this part. But it makes you like, I want to be able to play multiple things at a time. I don't feel like I should be locked down with something, and becoming a professional at a game locks you down, just like a job locks you down. If I want to be as good as people that's playing 8 hours, I have to be playing 9 hours, or know some other like voodoo that they don't know, little stuff like that. So to answer the question, sorry, it's pretty long-winded. I feel like this is more of a fun game for me.
Okay, all right. So let me ask you this then: are there any games in particular that you're excited to play on your channel?
Yes, there are. So Miles Morales. I'm too excited. I'm too excited. But listen,
bro, he took the hat off. That's how
he took the hat off.
Look at the braids, guys. Look at the braids. All right, it's kind of messed up, but like you can see, I was doing something back in the day. All right, but Miles Morales. They just pushed Cyberpunk back, which is it's unfortunate, but it's like I'd rather have a done game than something that's half finished and then I got to pay $70 for it.
Like Anthem.
For real.
Don't even. Yeah, you understand. There's like. Oh my gosh, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, that's coming out. Like, just there's so much.
There's a lot of games, man.
There are a lot of games.
I'm appreciative. This new generation is going to be amazing. Hopefully, they drop a lot of decent content. I'm noticing that people are pushing stuff back more, which means like they're trying to get things finished, which means they're not trying to release like $20 games for $70, which is what they did. They're like not these last couple months, because these last couple months been pretty sexy. But previous years they've done stuff like that, and it's like they're not just trying to drop nothing.
That's true.
Yeah. All right. So let me 3 more questions. So this question I need to know. I feel like I already know the answer to it, but I need to ask: are you team Xbox or team PlayStation?
God damn! You already. All right, it's team PlayStation. I'm all excited because some people do get hurt about that. But to be honest, I can see both sides. Mm-hmm. But my friends are going PlayStation, and what do I look like not playing with my friends? Honestly, so
facts.
That's the whole thing.
Facts.
That's a big that's a big thing, bro.
Just imagine like, yo, y'all trying to party up? Yeah, bro, you got the new Xbox? No,
nope.
I got the PlayStation.
Is that game crossplay?
Yeah,
no,
right?
it's not. It's not crossplay.
Like, bro, this is a 1-player game. Get the fuck out the party.
That's PlayStation. That's funny.
How about you guys? Just to ask you guys that question real fast.
Oh, I've been a Sony fan since the PS1 days, baby. So I'm a PlayStation person. If I were to say, I'm more of a Nintendo nerd than anything else, but I'm definitely team Sony over Microsoft.
Say less. That's dope.
I'm with team not burn and hole in my pocket. So like, bro, I was on Sony like for a minute, bro. I love PlayStation. I love PlayStation to death. Yes, I have an Xbox sitting over there, but
we don't talk about that.
I told y'all, I think I might have mentioned it on the show, but I remember talking to KJ and Kevin about this. How like I just ended up on Xbox because it was cheaper, and like the 360 wave, and then the one wave is a little on the cheaper side and different things like that. But am I going back to PlayStation? Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I grew up with Xbox, but growing up I had a PlayStation 2 and the Xbox original one. And then I had the 360. But recently, I always play like single player games and all the good ones on PlayStation.
Yeah.
So
That's
that
facts.
is true. No, that's true as
Got
fuck.
some
Huh.
good exclusives too.
yeah,
Bro,
a lot of exclusives.
Yo, is it true? Is it true? I heard this over the weekend. Well, I think it was like on Friday, but over the weekend, and I'm gonna ask y'all because y'all would know more about this than I would. Is it true that PlayStation is having overheating problems? Like, is that a thing? Like, is that true?
Yes.
People were talking
For
about
the
that,
PS5?
and like, yes.
Wait, with the PS5 or the PS4?
No, the PS5.
Really?
Well, it was rumored because I remember when the PS5 first was announced, it was rumored that it was having a lot of overheating issues. But out of all the reviews that I've watched, they all seem to be fine. But here's the thing, though: we don't have any PS5 or Xbox Series X games yet that can really push the hardware to the max. So we can't tell yet. I will say,
that's a good point.
in all the reviews that I have watched, the Xbox Series X, that's such a mouthful. It was slightly cooler than the PS5. So let's say the PS5 was 45 degrees Celsius. The Xbox One, the Xbox Series X, was like 43
Oh, okay.
degrees.
All right.
I see.
Yeah.
What they so I've noticed this, and what people will do is to get content, because I mean these days it's kind of about content. You want to be like the first person that's saying some shit like, yo, my PS4 over or my PS5 is hot, it's too hot, and have the screen that's like PS5 is overheated. Give it a second. So people will leave their joint on. They'll leave that joint on a carpet with a blanket over it.
Yeah.
Yo, just so they
That's
can be like,
true,
yo,
though.
this is my PS5. And then you want to be that person. Like I can't fault them because, yo, honestly, I understand the content creator mind. I understand getting the views, getting all that good stuff. So I can't fault them. But some people actually just like they go at it like, yo, bro, this is what I need to do to get this amount of clout for my channel. And I only seen like a couple people say that, but since I don't have it in my hands, and since I don't know anybody with it, I couldn't tell you. But it's looking pretty good for us, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's looking like the system's pretty good for us.
I feel like they wouldn't drop a console that overheats easily simply because that's what killed the 360. Like the 360, the 360 was outselling PS3 for a long time, and then people started getting the red ring of death.
Red ring of fucking death. That piece of shit, bro. That fucking
so everyone started flocking to
everyone did.
PS3.
Bro, I had my 360 for so long. Literally, red ring of death. All right, cool. I sent my 360 in to get fixed. A month. Came back. Still red ring. Fuck it. I was like, I'm done with 360. My mom got me the Elite for Christmas. I was like, I'm not done with 360 apparently. No red rings, yo.
The Elite definitely did hold. Like I never had an issue with the Elite. Like I don't know if it was the original console that they just fucked up on. Like
it was the original console.
But yeah, no, that's
yeah.
that was an interesting ass time, to be honest.
To keep it a stack with you, I feel like what it's gonna boil down to in the console wars is literally just exclusives and preference, right?
Yeah.
Because but a lot of people used to say they don't like the PS4 because the controller's too small. And honestly, that's a fair argument because I have these big ass monkey hands. No racism. And, and like no, I'm like all jokes aside, bro. When I'm playing Brawlhalla, like my shit starts cramping up. But if I'm playing Smash with my Pro controller, which is pretty much like the goddamn Xbox controller, I'm good all day. So it's all about preference. Like I know some people who are die-hard Xbox fans. They're never gonna touch a PlayStation, no matter how good the PlayStation is. They like fuck PlayStation. I'm Microsoft all the way. I know people who are the opposite. I know people who are like, exclusively Nintendo. All right. So at the end of the day, I feel like the next generation, I don't think it's going to be really like, oh, this console is worse than that one. It's literally just going to be exclusives and preference.
Facts. I believe that.
Yeah, I agree. It makes sense.
Yeah.
PS4 PlayStation exclusives kind of better though, except for Halo maybe. But
Yo, honestly,
there's Halo, Fable, Gears of War.
There's always
That's it for-
pauses when people
That's
bring
true.
up Xbox exclusives, and like, yo, I notice this shit all the
You
time.
know what's really a problem though? The fact that so Microsoft, they own Xbox and all that good stuff.
Mhm.
But not this last generation, maybe this last year or so, the best place to play the Xbox exclusives have been on the PC. Because you have the Microsoft account and you can have all the games that you would have on your Xbox on your PC.
That's
And people
true.
have really good PCs, so you can run all the best graphics, all the good stuff like that. And it's relatively cheaper these days to get a good PC. But on Xbox, things don't run as smoothly as they did. And those little exclusives, they might as well have been like PC exclusives if you can call them shits that.
Mm.
It's
And
because
but
a lot of
PS4
these.
be rocking. Oh, go ahead, Kate.
Yeah, no, I didn't mean to cut you off. But a lot of the games they're like designed for what was it, the Xbox X, Xbox One X? Right?
Yeah.
That was like the pro version of the Xbox. Yeah, so that's one of the reasons why. And the same thing with the PS4. Not gonna lie to you, because I was playing Final Fantasy, and my shit sounded like a goddamn jet engine every time I turned that shit on. I was like, please don't overheat. Please don't overheat.
bro.
But all right. So one last question, Julian, before we continue with the show. Actually, two more questions. Sorry. Do you have any tips for anyone who wants to start a gaming channel?
The greatest thing you could do if you want to start a gaming channel. Oh, you mind if I expand the question to all channels?
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
go right ahead, bro.
The greatest thing that you could do for yourself, for the public, for anybody that you're trying to reach, is to first find what you want to do. And I'm not talking about, I just want to do skits. What kind of skits do you want to do? I want to do, political skits. All right, boil it down even further. Find your niche, get in there, and make some magic. You cannot be generic with this type of stuff. Because like we were talking about, like all four of us were talking about earlier, you will find that this market is saturated already. You have come into a saturated market. And if you are not pinpointing the people that you want to reach, you will not find the people you want to reach unless it's on a whim. And sometimes people are up late at night and I know everybody's seen the guy in like Tibet making houses out of dirt. Like,
Yeah, bro.
Oh, yeah.
He won a whole award
this
for
is
that.
what I'm saying.
All that,
Sometimes
bro.
they find you. And this is the thing. Sometimes they find
True.
you. But most of the time, they will not. There are times to upload. There are certain things you should write in your description boxes. There are certain games you can play if it's a gaming channel, and there are certain videos / vlogs you should make at certain times of the year. Understand that. But the most important thing that you should be doing is understanding yourself and understanding what content you want to produce that, if you want to make it bigger, or if you just want it for yourself, understand what you want to produce. And in that form, no matter what you've done, no matter how many viewers, subscribers you have, you will know that you made something for yourself at the end of the day, and you know that you have fulfilled something within you. That is the most important thing that I will ever put on any screen, because it is the most important thing that I have found, and I can only go from experience.
Nice. I like that. I like that a lot. Damn.
Yeah, no, that was good ass advice. Like, I wish somebody would have told me that shit before I did fucking music. Like
Yo,
I feel like
same.
it applies to that shit too. Because, bro, I was like, yo, damn, you got it, bro.
All right. So the last question is, what are your future plans for both of your channels?
Oh, okay. So the Lazy Krill. So next gen's coming out. I'm trying to get into more variety gaming. All right, so this year was a lot of just discovering what the channel was and discovering what I want to do and all that good stuff. So like going forward with the channel, I do still want to play fighters. I'm not sure if they're going to port that to the 5 or not. Who knows? I can just play it off a PC if I have to. I want to get more into variety. So I want to play Miles Morales, put that on the channel, and get more into making the videos, making those edits that are funny. I don't have to necessarily have the longer videos. The longer videos can be fighters or Call of Duty and stuff like that, because Call of Duty is definitely coming to the channel. I feel like that's a game I really want to play. But other than that, like making sure that I'm playing other games, because that's what I want to do. If anybody knows Dashi, however you pronounce it, he makes, like 4 days out of the week, he's playing a different game. And then he has like Super Mario Maker and whatever other staple he has. He's been playing Saw for a while now. That type of stuff. That's what I want my gaming channel to be. I don't necessarily need subscribers or anything like that. I just want for myself to be uploading a certain content. Anything else comes, God bless. With the skit channel and stuff, Yo, honestly, I just want to make funny stuff that I think is funny and I can watch over. And like a lot of it's for when I'm like upset or sad or like I get into a mood where like, dang, I can't pull myself out. It's like, no, you can. And this is the person that did that. And I just want to go back to my channel and be like, yo, that's some funny shit, man. That's
I
really
need to
funny.
take notes because I don't do that. I don't.
Really?
When I get into a funk, I'm just like, fuck it. I ain't gonna make no goddamn videos. Fuck
Yo, so I've noticed that, you know what, maybe it might just be me, but it might be the personality that I have because I'm very, what do they call that? When you just like look at yourself in the mirror all the time, all that good stuff, and you're just like very conceited. I don't look at.
I was gonna say introspective.
Hey, if I knew what that word mean, that would be it. But not that I do that. I'm a very shy person, all that good stuff. But I feel as though like, yo, when I make content and I make stuff and I'm proud of it, I go back to it at some point. I'm like, yeah, I did a good job with this, man. You can't be sad in this moment. You know why? Because you did something. Like, yo, you were doing stuff. Just get back to that root. Get back to that mindset like you're creating. And that's why I find like when I'm sad or like I'm in a funk or things are not happening good in life, I'm like, yo, what can I create from this sadness? Or what can I create from this little purgatory that I'm in so I can not even get out of it? But how can I make this funny? Just to circle it back to what we started first talking about. How can I make my sadness funny and easily digestible for other people and myself to laugh at this in the future? Because if I broke my leg once and it was just like the worst thing ever, if I made it funny, if I ever broke my leg again, I'm like, bro, remember that time I broke my leg? Just so I can come back to like, bro, it's sad, but it's funny. And you don't have to be like this. Sadness and all that good stuff, depression, all that good stuff, it's an emotion. I mean, I'm not sure if you're supposed to have depression. I don't know about that. But like sadness, you got to go through that stuff. Everybody's watched the movie with the emotions, with joy, sadness, anger, all that good stuff. Disney's Inside Out.
Yeah.
You're supposed to have those emotions. That's literally what you get from the movie. You're supposed to have that. Don't take it
I
away
don't
from
have to think
yourself.
about the Emoji Movie. That's what I thought you were talking about.
Yeah, shut
Said, you watch that
Emoji
shit?
I'm not gonna
Listen,
lie. I
niece.
watched it too, bro. I watched it too.
I have
bro.
listen. I have a baby niece.
You don't
She
even
wanted to
gotta-
watch that shit. I was like, fuck it, all
What's
right.
wrong with it?
KJ over there capping, bro. He's one of the.
No, I'm about to say he was in there like,
Oh, you want to watch
Time out.
Emoji Movie? Yes, you do.
I'm out. Listen, I watch cartoons on the regular degular, right? One of my favorite shows on right now is a goddamn cartoon. Fucking Glitch Text. It's on Netflix. Yo, that shit is so dope.
Oh, what's
Really?
that?
Yeah, I never even heard of that.
Kinda
Yeah,
cold.
no, that shit sounds.
All right, so pretty much. All right, let me put y'all on
That's
game
an
real quick.
anime?
No, it's an American cartoon. It's actually by Nickelodeon. So it's about like these teenagers, and they have to go fight like glitches, and like glitches are like these little virus things that come out of games, and they come out in the real world and shit, and they be like fucking shit up, and they just go out with their little. They're called glitch technicians, hence the name Glitch
It's kind of
Techs.
cold.
And then they fight fucking glitches, and that shit's kind of dope. Well, I mean, it's really dope.
Let's
I'm
do
about to
it.
check that out, bro. 'Cause
No, that sounds cool.
the name itself is like, damn.
Right?
That's
You got
all-
his
Yo,
badge
that
now, it's like,
name is tough. The name is tough as hell.
Let me go take care of this shit like a technician. The light out, I got you. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm into computers and shit, so it already had my heart. I was like, I'm in this. But yeah, I love watching cartoons. I didn't want to watch it. Like the Emoji Movie kind of seemed like it was gonna be kind of boring and cliche. It wasn't. It was all right. Like it's definitely not one of the greats, but it's whatever.
Yeah, it wasn't
a
as
nice
bad
movie.
as people made it seem. Like they made it seem
Yeah.
like the worst movie of that year, which that was 2019, right?
I believe
No,
so.
It was
wasn't it
recent.
2018?
Yeah, something like that. A few years
19 or
ago.
18, something like
I feel like
that.
it's 18. I feel like it was like late 18.
18.
Yeah, but people were making it seem like the worst movie. Nah, it really wasn't. It wasn't like amazing, but it wasn't terrible.
It
No,
was
look.
definitely a cash grab, but
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
it was
absolutely.
it was fine though. It was all right. It was what it is, you know. Like
Mm.
a lot of the jokes were corny, but it was kind of like that like dad joke kind of corny. Where like,
Mhm.
yeah, this shit is mad corny, but it's still kind of funny.
Mhm.
I feel that. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I watched half of it, and then I not that I couldn't finish it, but I just never got through the other half of it. It's not that it's bad. It's not that. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying it's bad. Again, you know, it's an acquired taste sometimes, and I felt like
And it wasn't for my taste.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know, some of the jokes were hidden. You know, some of them were hidden.
It's all right.
No, it's all good. All right. So that's the end of our interview of Julian, aka the Lazy J, aka the Lazy Krill. And we're gonna get started into our first segment of the show. You already know what it is.
Here we
What's
go.
popping.
What's
And
poppin'?
starting off with what's popping, y'all know what I'm about to say. My boy Biden won. That's all I gotta say.
There we
My
go.
boy Biden won. Okay.
Not
and
only
now Trump's on Twitter with all the company, him and Hein, and I would have won if we used real votes and real ballots and yada yada yada. I'm the real winner.
No, bro,
He's the loser.
he just mad as fuck because that night he went to bed. He was like, "Yeah, bro, it's a wrap. It's a wrap."
Yeah, we got Pennsylvania.
He good.
We got Michigan.
Woke
We
up.
got
was
Georgia.
losing- bro. He was losing in 3 states when he woke up. I know he was fucking mad.
I'm
bro.
not gonna lie to you guys. When he went to sleep like that, like we got this. I did go to sleep like, bro. I don't know the state of this world is gonna be, and when I wake up, I'm too scared to go to sleep.
Bro,
Yo,
I
I ain't
was
go to
kinda
sleep.
crazy.
I ain't go to sleep till like 4 a.m.
Yo.
that night, bro. Keep it a buck.
Yo, is it me or did this feel like the longest election? I felt like when last
it is
4
the
years,
longest election.
Bro, like they were like
Yeah, no, that
literally
shit
the
was
day
stupid.
of. They were like, all right,
Yeah.
things are in. Trump. They was like, oh, okay, same night and shit. Yo, I was
Right.
sitting up here. I woke up. I ate breakfast. I looked at the thing. It was like 254 for Biden. I'm like, damn, somebody
This-
just get him in there.
Bro, this shit was just trauma. Like this shit, bro. He sat at 264 for like 3 days. He
Yo,
sat 6
yeah,
points
what the-
away from winning
Oh.
for 3 days.
That's
3
why
whole
everyone was
days.
like, Nevada, please, please, please,
Yo,
please, just
so-
put in your votes.
You know what's
Nevada-
funny?
Please.
They're
Go ahead,
still
go ahead.
counting. Nevada is
They're
still counting.
Still.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
still right now.
They're
So
still
we
counting.
thought that we thought that Nevada was going to be the saving grace. Everybody's like, bro, Nevada, come on. If you need some extra counters, we got you. PA pulled up like, no, it's not. It was straight out of an anime, yo.
Bro, that shit that shit really came out of nowhere.
Bro, they came in like a shonen protagonist. Just like, oh, y'all thought you were about to win, huh? Nah,
No,
here we
he's-
go.
Oh, y'all thought the main character was about to die? What the fuck? No.
Yo, and it's just, yo, everybody's so happy. And I do want to ask you guys this question because I'm seeing it a lot, and it's bugging me to the point where I don't understand why people keep saying this out loud. So I'm I'm on Twitter and stuff and on Facebook, and people are like, you guys do understand that. Oh, I'm sorry. You guys do understand that Biden is not the savior of all black people. And I
Oh
wanted to ask
my-
you
yo,
guys, how do you feel
okay.
about that?
Obviously, all right. Obviously, I wish people would stop like underestimating our intelligence. Like
That's it.
that's literally
No,
I saw this.
Nobody said
Yeah.
Biden
Ain't
was
no-
the black
Exactly.
Yeah,
Nobody.
no-
Exactly.
no one said
Nobody,
that.
bro.
No one said
Nobody. You might be around certain people that might act like that, or you saw like 1 or 2 comments where it seemed like that. But the general thought process behind it, nobody thought that. Nobody said like, oh yes, Biden. He's about to just save all of us, and Camilla, like she's black, so
Tag me in.
it's
Tag
all right,
me
bro.
in,
It's
coach.
all right. KJ, go ahead, bro. You next on this
So-
topic.
First of all, I don't know who told y'all dumbasses that we thought Biden was like, oh yeah, Biden. No. We were like, please, anybody but Trump and Kanye. That's all we said. That's all we said, bro. That's all we said.
Oh,
all right.
And people are writing fucking. Go ahead, KJ.
Kanye got
He got-
600,000 votes.
No, I thought it was 60K.
It was 60K.
Yeah, it was 60K. It was 600,000.
Bro, the fact
Oh,
that he
I
got
thought it was
4.
No, but
Yeah, for real.
They want Kanye leading the country. Oh my God. Go ahead.
Bro. And it's just like, yo, first of all, we've been said, like, listen, we would rather not have Biden as our president, but compared to Trump's bitch ass, yeah, I'm gonna pick Biden.
Bro,
And I
like,
feel
yeah,
that way
that's-
to this day.
And I kept getting hit with the question of like, oh, what has Biden done? He's been a he's been a senator for like 40 plus years. Like what he's done. I'm like, okay, bet. We can use that. We can go off of that topic. Well, let's go off a better one. Let's go off of what Trump took away. Let's go off of all the shit he's fucked up for right now and the future. Mind you, Trump signed a tax bill that we're gonna feel it next year when Biden takes office. So like, bro, there's a lot of shit he signed, and this always happens, but nobody ever takes this shit into account. It happened when Trump was office. The economy getting better. Oh, that's Trump. No, it's not. It's not fucking Trump. It's Obama. Because it takes, when people sign things into place, it takes about a year to up to 2 years for it to take effect on the actual economy. So when you have good moments in another person's presidency or bad moments in another person's presidency, it's the last president. But nobody ever like y'all think that way. But there's a lot of other people that don't think that way or don't even know that really.
No, that's true though.
Yeah.
So like
A lot of
the
people
same-
think that like if a president signs a bill, it goes into effect
No,
immediately.
Yeah.
That's not how it
exactly.
works.
No.
The only part of the government where that happens is the Supreme Court. That's why
Yeah.
the Supreme Court is so important, and that's why it's important who sits there. And because like literally they say, all right, this is law. That's law. Like there's no debate. This is now the new law.
People learn about history. They literally learn about history in school. You think my boy who freed the slaves was like, all right, every so and so is 1/3 a man, and then the slave owners were just like, all right, I guess you gotta go. No, these people are still here. They're still working.
Yeah.
That's why Juneteenth is a thing.
No, it did not take effect that fast. What are you talking about?
bro, like-
He said, bro, you gotta get up. He signed that shit, bro. I don't know what to tell you. And they didn't even have phones or nothing like that. Not even 7 business days to mail a letter. They didn't even hear about it till 2 years after. And he's still picking. Come on, yo.
Exactly, bro. Exactly.
There was no Amazon Prime. Okay, they did not get that shit in 24 hours.
To go,
Hey, man.
exactly, bro.
Come
But
on, yo.
to go back to
Twitter
the
note.
original question,
Sorry, go ahead.
nobody thought Biden was the like nobody said that.
No one said that.
We just knew that he was the better candidate.
No one's
Like nobody said like he's perfect or he's
The
gonna.
only people who said that were Trump supporters,
supporters.
and Kanye supporters.
Yeah, like,
Them the only two motherfuckers who've been saying that.
said, bro, we know he's bad, but like,
It-
he's putting people in cages. I'd rather
bro,
not.
like, bro, people haven't seen their families. Like they're literally taking people's intestines out of their body.
Yo.
But you
Yeah.
said like, oh,
Uteruses.
Bro, and they're talking about like, oh well, or I think it was a debate they did or like some type of press conference. I'm not too sure, but Trump was like, well, who do you think built the cages? Suggesting that Biden and his Jones, they built the cages and all that good shit, or America, so forth. And I was like, bro,
Who's using them?
make guns. You don't gotta kill people with them. What are you doing? Yo, what are you talking?
That's true.
exactly, bro. We didn't even get to COVID. We didn't even get to 200 plus lives. Like, but y'all, y'all serious? Y'all can't. Y'all are joking.
The president of the United States of America said, "Drink bleach and sit out in the sun to fight COVID."
That's your boy right
And then got that shit.
Yeah. And then he got it. And he got
He got it.
medicine for it.
And then he was like, bro, my body must be different because I'm cured.
Bro, he was
And
still
you said 3
different, bro.
days.
Nah, 3 days, bro. Jesus, bro. I'm telling you,
He
bro.
said-
Jesus don't got shit on him, bro.
He
Yo, he
said,
rolled?
"Call me the Orange Superman because that shit ain't got nothing on
Oh
me,
my
bruh."
God, bro. What's good with this guy, man? I'm happy he's out. Let's say that hoorah, right? We got him.
Yeah, I'm happy.
Yo,
Yeah.
we gotta
Have to hear
nah,
about
but
him
for
again.
here on out, I do want to push the fact that from things, people's mindsets about politics and like who we vote for and how we actually take this process should change. Like after all of this happens, like there is no normal after this. And I've been saying this even when Trump was office, like all of this shit, even before COVID, like COVID was the first like, oh, there's no new normal. But like, bro, there's no new normal. Like we gotta be on niggas' asses. Like ass because it's a lot of shit that's gonna have to be rolled back because of Trump's dumbass. And then there's also a lot of shit that has to be addressed. Bro, we have to join organizations again because of this motherfucker. He left the World Health Organization in the middle of a pandemic that's still going on right now.
That's still
Like-
killing motherfuckers to this
Bro,
day.
if it was anybody else, niggas would have been like, bro, what the fuck? Like, who the fuck does that? Like, that's like leaving the hospital and you're bleeding to death.
People wanted Obama to step down because the swine flu, I think, killed like 50 people or something like that. And they're like, bro, that's too many people. This motherfucker got 200K bodies on his belt. And they're like, I want 4 more years of that shit right there.
Bro, y'all
4
would-
more years of that shit.
Bro, we
I would
don't
rather
even-
wipe yourselves out than like be somewhat intelligent. Like, yes, I know Biden wasn't a perfect choice, and yes, we should have more options in the future. And yes, it shouldn't just be 2 parties controlling literally everything we do. When you're supposed to have a system that has a shit ton of parties and a shit ton of and an equal way for somebody to actually win and actually exist. Because yes, you can have other parties, but if they don't have a chance of winning, it's literally there's no point in them being there.
Because the issue with parties is that they don't even really argue about the good, like the betterment of the American people. It's more so like, all right, my party, we stand for this shit. So fuck y'all. We're
Yo.
passing this shit.
Yeah,
It's like,
they never adapt.
There's
you
one
know?
thing. There's one thing that had me, bro. There's one thing that had me fucked up, and it still has me fucked up because I think about it, and it's funny because bitch ass Pence said this shit. He said it during the debate. He was like, "Stop playing politics with people's lives." And I was like, "You bitch ass nigga, that's what each and every one of y'all are doing." Like, literally, first of all, you told on yourself. Like, if you didn't want people to know that, like, you fucked up. Cause like that's a thought in itself. And I like if you put that thought on a lot of other things, a lot of other moves that people have made, Democrats and Republicans, bro, like they really like play politics with people's lives. Like that's what the fuck happened. That's literally what happened.
very true, bro. Very true. But speaking about Trump's bitch ass, we gotta talk about 50 Cent real quick. So about 2 weeks ago, Lil Nas X had dropped a photo shoot of him playing Nicki Minaj for Halloween, right?
Oh yeah.
So 50 Cent decided to clown him and be like, yo, what the fuck? Nicki, come get him. You know, trying to be like homophobic and shit. And everyone's like, bro, why are you so concerned about what this gay man is doing? Like, no one cares but you. Relax, right? And then to make shit worse, Dave East decided to hop on IG Live and be like, yo, he's a Batiman. And for those of y'all who don't know what Batiman means, it means a gay man, but it's a slur. It's a Caribbean slur,
bro. It's like
for gay
man,
people,
but like very much insulting at the same time. And
it's like the equivalent to the F word to gay people.
Oh, I see.
Like-
Okay. Yeah.
Like if you go to Jamaica, hey, they call you a Batiman or a Bati boy. No, that's not cool, bro.
one, they don't fuck with you. Two, you might as well throw some hands, bro, because that's pretty much like that's
no, get prepared to get hands thrown
or
at you, bro.
one of the two, bro.
Yes. Shit. But here's my thing, right? Why are y'all so pressed about what this young man is doing? Leave him the fuck alone. Like, y'all acting like y'all didn't know this. Like, y'all act like y'all didn't know this man was gay. Like,
wait, so all he did was dress up as Nicki Minaj?
Yes.
Like, for Halloween?
Very well, my dad. Yes, yeah.
Wait, first of all, what the fuck? What the fuck? That don't make no fucking sense. Like not him, like somebody commenting about that. Like
bro, that's what I'm saying, bro.
It's Halloween. Halloween.
It makes you look mad sus that it bothers you this much. Like now I'm like, y'all niggas is in the closet and y'all mad that this man can be out and open about his gayness.
That's what it looks like.
That really is.
What is your Nah, put that away. That's offensive.
Like, bro, we all know he's gay. We all know he's a barb. But why are y'all acting like, bro, come leave the man alone. Bro.
First of all, 50, you weren't thinking for multiple reasons. You weren't thinking because you came out and you just homophobic off the bat. But second, you weren't thinking because that nigga has hella fans. First of all,
fans.
First of all, him being Nicki Minaj already like has the barbs attached to that. And like you don't want the sauce with them, bro. Like that's one group that I wouldn't want the sauce with. So why the fuck do you want the sauce? You're gonna be asking more than 21 questions after like you finish with all but yo, like that was just stupid. Like
50 always been wild though. I ain't gonna.
No, he really has. Bro.
No,
like
that's who he is.
That's why I have my issues with 50, bro. He be like, he'll do some shit like this. He'll treat women or say some hot shit about women, especially black women. That's just
especially
like, bro.
Yo, listen.
I'm just glad Boosie didn't say nothing or is involved in this scenario because
Boosie chilling.
That's another motherfucker that's in that same category though. That I'm like some other what the fuck sometimes.
I don't understand. I'm sorry. Keep going. I'm gonna jump in after. I don't understand. Like even if he wasn't gay or nothing like that, why is it such a big issue that he dressed as somebody else? Like, yo, there's something in this world in this state in these United States that like, bro, why are you so worried about this dude over here?
And it's Halloween.
Yeah, like bro,
it's what? Even if it wasn't Halloween and he just wanted to dress up like that,
what does that have to do with you?
How does that hurt you?
Yeah,
like It's not hurting your body, ain't hurting your pockets. Like, if you don't want to interact with him, you don't have to. Like, it's not like he was like, "Hey, I'm Nicki Minaj, Dave East, and 50 Cent, come fuck me." Like, that's not what he said, bro. Like,
Yeah, bro.
like,
bro.
he over here minding his business. Like, what's good with you?
That was funny as shit.
Like, I don't understand why y'all are so mad. And I'm really mad at Dave East because Dave East makes some fire ass music, bro. And I'm like, bro, why can't you just make music and shut the fuck up? Damn.
Everybody got
Well,
opinions.
I have a question for everyone. Do you guys try to separate the art from the artist?
Okay, so I try to. Perfect example, I'm gonna use R. Kelly because I feel like R. Kelly is like the nexus of this
like
question.
he's like
Yeah, because like I'm not gonna lie. I grew up with R. Kelly. My kindergarten graduation song that I walked to was "I Believe I Can Fly." Like every black kid had some kind of graduation, and this song definitely was "I Believe I Can Motherfucking Fly."
It's the truth.
Bro,
So-
when I tell you that shit bang, bro, that shit everywhere.
I believe I can fly.
Yeah, do it to him.
I believe I can touch the sky. Think about it every night and day. Spread my wings and
Bro,
spread my wings and
bro, that shit
fly
is so
away. I
the
believe I
fuck
can soar. I don't know the rest of the
he's still
song.
going.
All right, but
I
as a
believe I
disclaimer,
can fly.
I'm not going to hold you guys. I want you to finish what you were saying because I'll piggyback off of that no matter what. But like, that song hit.
It does hit. Like, but R. Kelly made a lot of good music. Like,
Kevin,
R.
like, what
Kelly.
the fuck? It hit. Are you like it hit? What?
Like R. Kelly, like if you go to any black cookout, R. Kelly's part of the black cookout. Like I'm sad to say, but his music is part of our culture.
That nigga
Whether
might
we
be
like it or
there.
not. If he's there, hide your daughters, all right? Hide your young
no.
daughters.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Am I lying? Am I lying?
No, you
No,
are
The
not.
nigga,
not at all.
the man started a sex cult
No.
where he was pissing and shitting on girls, bro.
But y'all remember? All right, did everybody here saw the Boondocks?
Yes.
Everybody's seen the episode, so it's like, bro, why? Yo, how did he projected that? And this probably like cases back in the day where he got that from and made a story about it because I read up about the dude that created it and all that, and you know he pulled it from actual real world events, all this good stuff. But
Yeah, because R. Kelly got charged for it
Yeah.
before.
But what the fuck? How can you openly make fun of people for doing that and then you ignore the fact that you're doing that for somebody that's doing some wild shit. Like that's some actual heinous shit that he is doing. And people were like, bro, but his music is fire.
He's fucking R. Kelly.
Back to what you were saying, like, there's certain points where you have to be able to. No, you don't. What am I talking about? Separating the artists from their artwork, it's hard because you are an expression of yourself. Just like I was saying, if I'm making YouTube videos and I'm like, bro, I beat women out here. Bro, how you gonna watch my YouTube video? I'm beating women. Don't support me. You're giving me money. But in the same fact, bro, if my video was like fire and it resonates with you, you're in a compromising ass position. You're like, like I believe I can fly, bro. That's probably a memory, a staple in your mind because you walked to that on a graduation day, one of the most important days of your entire life. I don't know how much stuff happened in your life, but graduation's a big thing.
I remember that shit. I was in kindergarten.
Oh, well,
all I remember is I just wanted a goddamn cupcake.
Listen,
we can tell that story.
That's true.
And to have that idea that, bro, like, this guy's doing this wild stuff and we're playing this at kids' graduations. What are we spreading? What are we saying about this man that we're letting his music be able to be playing for this younger generation, for a younger generation that is supposed to lead the way and pave the way for our future? And you can play stuff like that.
I get what you're saying, but I have a counter argument, right? And
Talk to
Beyonce said it best. When she releases her music, right, it's no longer hers. It belongs to whoever listens to it. So I get what you're saying, like, we can't support him because he's disgusted. He's a monster. But the stuff that he released before all this shit hit the fan, that is no longer his music. Like, yes, obviously, like, it's his music, but like, that is my favorite song. Or that's the song that I proposed to my wife, or I danced to this song at my wedding. You know what I'm saying? Like
Bro.
this song is
But-
mine because of like some kind of like memory thing, right?
The way
I just want to cut in real quick.
go ahead.
I'm not anti R. Kelly like that. I believe that his music is dope as fuck. I have to give that to that
Yeah.
man because this man does that shit. He could not read, he could hardly write, and this man be producing some next level shit. There is no way that you can be producing that level of shit and not be acknowledged for that.
Mm-hmm.
But carry on. There we go. I just want to let you guys know
No,
that I'm
but
not anti
so-
that.
I like that he said that.
I agree with you. I agree with you 100%. I'm sorry to cut you off, Tempo.
No,
but
no,
what
go
I'm
ahead,
trying
go
to say, is, as creatives, right? Like all of us here are creatives, right? When you release stuff, it's no longer yours. Like obviously it's fucking yours because you fucking created it. What I mean, like once you release it, the people who view it, the people who digest it, it's now theirs because it has an emotional tie. So because of the fact that like the stuff that he released has emotional ties to whoever listens to it, to the Black community, and so on and so forth, I feel like you kind of have to separate the two because, like I said, his music is a staple in Black culture. Like, and that's why I feel like so many people are so like up in arms about us canceling him because they feel like we're removing a part of our culture by removing him. And that's why I feel like when his situation in particular, we can definitely separate the artists from the art. Now, if R. Kelly was out and about and we're dropping new music, I would not listen to that shit because then I'm putting money in your pocket.
Well,
But
I was gonna say you're playing. This is because is there a difference between like supporting artists though? Because a lot of times when you're listening to these artists' stuff, you're consuming their content. You are supporting them financially too. You're giving them your view, which is money.
Especially
now, your time, which is money.
Well, yeah, especially now with streams and shit. But like, if you already bought an R. Kelly album, an R. Kelly CD that's chilling in your car, I mean, like, don't break your CD. You know what I'm saying?
Or
it's a fucking remix to Ignition. God damn.
Yo, the fact, yo, the fact. First of all, the fact that we lost that song in particular, bro, that song was like one of my favorite songs of all time, like of all time, which pissed me off. I want to comment on like with Julian's original like question of, because I feel like it's hard to lose, like more so on what you said like in your second point, it's hard to lose the music behind that person. Like for example, like MJ, like people you can believe MJ, whatever happened with MJ happened, or you can believe that it didn't happen, but like to lose his discography would be a fucking shame. Like that would be fucking insane. You're losing like 4 classic albums. So like to lose all of that,
this man got up on stage.
It would be really, really hard to do with both reasons, for the emotional reasons behind these and with the talent itself, the talent it took to make that music. And that's why I feel kind of similar to how KJ feels with like you kind of like you can do it.
You have
like,
to at a certain point.
Like you have to, because how the fuck do you lose all of that legendary music?
You're
like,
at a compromise.
What? How you go back and listen to the 80s after that? Like MJ owned that shit. Like just to use him as an example, how you go back to listen to the 90s? Because R. Kelly owned that shit too.
He got on stage and he got on stage and he did something that nobody's ever done before. He moonwalked. There's little kids that are born that are like, what the fuck is the moonwalk? I worked at a school. Kids were moonwalking. You cannot take that away from the community. It's impossible. He did a moonwalk and people were fainting in a front row.
Bro, MJ was such a big artist that my man stood on the stage for a solid minute and motherfuckers was dropping like flies. Like they had to get numerous like stretchers and ambulance trucks to get all these people.
But
and like
it was mad as shit.
Bro, there was and like the thing too about like MJ is that like everybody loved MJ. Whether you were black, white, man, woman, gay, straight, whatever, everybody loved MJ. So and like you said, whether you believe what happened to the kid is real or not, it's hard to take away all of that music, all those memories and connection, and just throw it away because the person is fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna use Kanye for example, right? Y'all already know how I feel about Kanye. I've
You
talked
love him.
about. Don't do me like that. Don't get smacked to this goddamn Zoom call, bro. Don't do that to me.
Oh shit.
So I used to be a hardcore Kanye fan. Like I always say this all the time. Kanye is the person who brought me into the world of hip hop because before I used to listen to just I used to listen to like 80s music and disco and shit like that. And I listened to the fucking Graduation album and I was like, yo, what is this? I love this. I need more of this shit, bro. And as much as I don't like who Kanye is now, I'm not going to be like, oh, yeah, he's a terrible musician. He's a terrible artist. He's not. He's a musical genius. I just wish he was, not a fucked up individual. But yeah, he's a musical genius.
Bro, KJ,
I'm so sorry, bro. I'm so sorry. You said disco and like the Bee Gees came up in my mind automatically. And I just imagine like little like KJ like
KJ.
bumping like Staying Alive, walking in and bro.
That's
Just,
why I was laughing.
bro, that's why
Jacking in the front, fucking kill him.
Fuck yo.
Like,
Let's go.
I'm not going to lie, though. Not gonna lie, I did listen to a lot of Rick James growing up.
oh, that shit slap. Ain't no taking that back. All of that
Rick James, bitch.
Yeah.
all of that slaps.
Y'all were cutting out, bro. Those are good records.
But
Like,
yo,
you guys
yeah.
are saying.
But yo, nah, Kanye, bro. Kanye changed a lot. Kanye is the reason I'm a producer now. And like for me to just like be like fuck Kanye, I can't completely do that because like Graduation, Late Registration, fucking Dark Twisted Fantasy, like all of his bro, most of his shit, bro,
That shit
has like, bro, it changed my life. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Kanye West, like production wise, like changed, and the shit he dropped, like changed my life. Like I'm so sorry. That's all I used to fucking bump was Kanye. So
Like-
and that's the reason I fucking do all of this shit now. Is that's a big reason. Kanye is also a big influence. So it's hard for me to like. I agree
Major
with
influence.
KJ. Like it's hard for me to just be like, oh well, he did that. He doesn't exist no more. Nigga, how the fuck am I supposed to like take out my memories and like just
literally compromise
snatch
your
all of that
mind.
shit out my head? And you're like, oh no, and like, yeah, no, Kanye don't exist, but I'm here making music that definitely do kind of sound Kanye-ish. And I'm like, he's not an influence though or nothing like that. No, bro, I can't.
Yeah,
fucking
like,
do
I
it.
don't know. I don't know who that guy. You can't delete him.
Yeah,
I
you
think a
can't.
really important part
You
of it.
It's hard to delete legends.
Yeah. I think a really important part of it, for me at least, is saying like before I enter a conversation about whoever did something that is detrimental to the community and whatnot, I make sure I tell people like, yo, I don't support what this guy is doing or this woman's doing, but I do support their art because their art, not that it's different from them, but their art didn't go out and do that shit, bro. Honestly speaking, fuck the guy. He made some fire shit. And for me to erase that out of the history books would be fucking ridiculous.
And also, I feel like my one stream isn't like flooding his pockets. Like it's still gonna be people who
that's
listen
true,
to him. It's still gonna be people who listen to him regardless. So my one 70-cent stream is not like, bro, it's not really doing shit at the end of the day. It's very small.
It's up to me,
Yeah.
right? It's up to all of us
Yeah.
to not listen to the music or, like not put the money in his pockets. But if y'all really feel that way, for the people that are higher up, upper echelon, the record label, anybody that controls his music, stop giving the money to him. Fuck that. Fuck it. Don't give the money to him. There's got to be something in the contract that you can deal with because honestly, that's what y'all do. Y'all hire professionals to do that. Don't give this money to him if everybody feels this certain way. But we cannot take that. We can't take that music away from we can't take that good shit away from us because like AJ said, most people walk to that type of shit. Most people acknowledge that as this is my anthem. Just imagine when you found out Kendrick was wild. Bro, I'm taking away Kendrick.
I would cry. First
Bro,
of all,
let me tell you something. Let me tell you
You
something.
want to see a grown man ball tears? You want to see a nigga scream and bawl like somebody fucking died? Yeah,
If
shit like
Kendrick
that.
had the audacity to be like, yo, Trump 2020, when I tell you, y'all would see a grown-ass man break down on this
sick.
motherfucking show. But that's a perfect example, though. Like, even if Kendrick were to say some hot shit like that, I would still bump his old
Yeah,
shit.
no,
because,
I would still be bumping.
like I said on this show, yo, Kendrick, and this is gonna sound mad cliche, but for real, Kendrick's music saved my life.
yeah,
Keep it a stack.
bro, yeah.
Literally.
Yeah, I can't not bump somebody who's had that much of an impact on my life. Like that would be
Yeah.
insane. that would be like I don't know. I can't even like fathom words
Yeah.
to explain because like
It's ridiculous.
Yeah,
And I might have to, when I'm listening to the music, I might have to, in my mind, say, I do not support this man, but I support the message he created right here in this song.
I support the beat. I
I
support
support the slapper.
I support my bass knocking and all of that shit.
I'll even record it in that Morpheus the Matrix to my mind. I climax when you begin it, then I end on cloud 9. If you the shit that I did cloud, oh my God. It's not in order anyway, you know what I'm saying? But damn!
Hey yo.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it a stat. So I did not listen to Tory Lanez' new fucking album because I already knew it was gonna be all about Megan Thee Stallion.
And it was all about Megan Thee
Yeah,
Stallion.
no, it was.
But
and how he
I
doesn't have an
definitely
explanation of what happened. But
yeah. But I will admit, I definitely clapped some cheeks to some Tory Lanez music after all the shit.
He said,
Listen, I had to let her know I'm gonna put you in 7 positions in 70 minutes. All right, so listen.
oh shit.
damn, you know how your vacations be going.
Oh, I mean, KJ be going off. Woo, KJ.
Listen. This quarantine is different, bro.
Nah, bro,
What?
you doing some crazy stuff.
Okay, you gotta shit.
Bro, it's really like I don't know, bro. This quarantine like got a nigga sitting on the bench and getting hungry to get in the game, bro. But that's gonna get in the game and drop like 60 and surprise the shit out of himself.
Tempo's like, I'm just waiting.
No, I'm waiting on my moment. I'm feeling this bitch. I'm fucking.
Tempo's like, I cannot wait. I've been training my whole life for this, baby.
Oh, talk to him.
You take the mask off and everything, bro. It's gonna be.
Kev, is there anybody like I know we've been talking like pretty much we've been laughing loud as hell, but is there anybody you feel like it's very hard to separate the music from the artwork in that you could do that for somebody? Like somebody that's really important. Like for me, it would be probably Kendrick or Andre 3000. Who would that
another
be?
good one.
Oh man, I was thinking of someone already who was already controversial.
Really?
Do you mean already controversial, or is it just there's a lot of people? I mean, honestly, for me personally, I've kind of changed. I'm taking the stance that I don't really give a shit. I don't even look up the artist anymore. I just listen to music.
Damn.
That's fair. But who's a controversial person though?
Yeah, now I'm curious.
There was honestly, I don't know. I was trying to. That's what I was saying. I was trying to think of someone because I as I said, I just kind of listen to anyone.
I
don't
you.
give, like, you know what I mean? Like,
What?
it's just one of those things where it's like, yo, I enjoy this. There's so many artists now. There are thousands. I could just I can't look up every single little person now. That every single little song that.
Yo.
Like, is this
That's
person?
true.
Oh, is this person woke? Can I listen to this song?
Yeah,
Oh,
no.
can I listen to this album?
I definitely.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
sometimes and sometimes because sometimes but then other times it's like, so you're like, oh, should I do that? And you're like, I'll probably avoid this new album. I'll probably avoid this new song. Maybe I don't really, I don't really co-sign that. But most of the time, I'm like, I don't even know what's going on. So I'm just kind of listening. That's why I asked, because I always find it interesting, because I really agree with what KJ said, where the Beyonce quote, where it's not. I always think of it as books. Like a lot of times when people like write these poems, write these books, make these movies, they have an intention of what they want the message to be, but that's not what the message is.
Damn.
It's what people see it. It's what people interpret it.
That
It's what
perception.
exactly. It's what the reviewers say. It's what I mean. It's like how you interpret it, how it affects you, and then you could argue about symbolism, but most of the time artists don't purposely put symbolism in their books. It's what you find as people naturally tell stories, and symbolism naturally comes up. So it's just, I just can't. I have to separate the art from the artist. I think knowing what the artist is and how they grew up adds more context to the art, and I think sometimes it's important. It makes it more interesting. Like Tyler the Creator, for example, he in the beginning he said a lot of F-word slurs.
A lot of people don't acknowledge that. Keep going. Keep preaching on them.
There's a lot of shit that got passed over for Tyler. But
I know
I
it's
did
true
not
though,
know he
because
did
I
that.
know. Just listen to the music. He just says it. It's almost like early Eminem, like the homophobic slurs, the violence, like the anger, and I really mess with Tyler, But I think it's the whole thing with him is like that happened, and obviously when I was listening to that, I was an angry middle schooler, angry high schooler. So I'm like, I don't give a shit. This is awesome. But as Tyler Crew, I think it's easy to forgive someone like Tyler because him being gay adds more context to the use of the homophobic slurs.
Yo,
Is he gay or is he bi?
I think he's bi.
Okay.
Yo, that's crazy. It's crazy that you brought up Eminem because that's a great example of like somebody who like one, they grew he grew a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And then two, like he also got a pass for a lot of shit. Bro, he would
Yeah.
literally be in the middle of a song like, oh, I'm gonna slap my wife. And like we would just bump this shit out
Yeah,
of
they're
it.
like,
bro,
Well,
Kim.
not for
he was
nothing.
fucking Kim up, bro.
Yeah.
How the creator literally said, "Rape a pregnant woman."
Yes.
I'm
Yes.
not going to say the B word, but rape a pregnant woman. Tell my friends I had a threesome.
Yes.
In this, Kevin, when you're talking about Tyler Creator, it fled through my mind.
Wait, what fucking bar was that? That shit.
It was on
It was
Troncat?
I don't know. I thought, is it Goblin? I was trying to think of the album. I'm not sure what.
It might have been. Was Goblin? Goblin was the album, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
And it was. I can't remember the exact song, but he said.
Yeah, I'm looking it up. Yeah.
He said that.
You know what's sad? They took all
Hold
of that
on.
off of Spotify for some shit.
Hold on.
Yes,
Hold on.
KJ, He said that shit.
No, yeah,
I'm not gonna lie,
you're
bro.
right. You are absolutely right. It's Troncat.
I'm not gonna lie. That shit is low key fire though.
That part go crazy. Like that.
Yo,
Like
in
That's
the
what.
fact,
Yeah.
in the fact that he can say stuff like that, and that's left out of the conversation most of the time.
Mhm.
And you have to be able to, like Kevin said, separate the art from the artist, right?
Like that was like when
honestly,
Rick Ross was talking about drugging some girl and she didn't even know about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I didn't even think like literally you saying that made me think in a whole new perspective. Like, I'm listening to songs about people killing people. I understand why this takes it over the edge because he's doing this in real life and this is just art and so forth.
Yeah.
But listen to the song that has the shit in it. What are you presenting to yourself as mental? Why?
Yeah. I mean, it's like you have to like you listen to this and you're enjoying it, and it's kind of like accepting that fact, like.
Bro, why do I still remember that bar, Kev? Why do I still remember it?
But that's why he does it, though. That was kind of like the point. It was like the shock, He did it to shock people, to
Literally.
make them laugh,
Yeah,
to surprise them, or to what I mean.
that is true. Because he still does it now. He went on he had his freestyle like with Flex, and he went on there and said some hot shit.
Yeah.
And Flex got mad as fuck because
He said something. He was like me and Flex in the booth about to have hot
butt sex or some shit like
Yeah,
that.
hot butt
I saw
sex, something like that.
Yeah.
And Flex was like, no.
Do I separate? Like, at some point he's saying shit, and I'm vibing with it.
Yeah.
I can't. Honestly, like I'm with Kev. Like you said, bro, it's just music. It's not like you want to go out there and have hot butt sex. Unless you do, do what you got to do, right? But at the end of the day, what you put in your mental is not what comes out, but what you put in your mental, you have to think about. And you are your own filter. That's it. That all should be. Yeah. That should be it. You are your own filter.
Yeah, you want a diverse range of, everything, of knowledge, of opinions, of art. And then you just have to know for yourself of how am I interpreting this? Yeah. What does this mean to me?
Like, I don't support that. That's good. All right, just keep it moving. Next song. I don't support that. Next song. I support it. Next song. That's it.
Yeah.
That's deep, man.
That's fair. That's fair. But we're still in what's popping. That's crazy.
Yeah, bro. I just I'm like, was that a bro topic? No, I really
it wasn't.
in my head, I was like, wait, what's that?
No topic.
Holy shit. That's
damn, Julie. See, I asked my boy Julie if he wanted to lead the bro talk, and he was like, "Nah, I'm gonna let y'all do it." Bro, that was a fire ass bro talk right there.
Bro, you did great.
I'm not gonna talk to you guys like I understood what I was doing because honestly, I forgot to even ask that fucking question. I forgot. We did something there, right? We did something.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Just keep being yourself, man.
Yeah, man.
It's working.
But real quickly, so on some sad news, we gotta say R.I.P. to King Von. He died 2 days ago. Was it 2 days ago?
It was this weekend.
Yeah. It was this weekend. He died.
It's
he
Sunday
died this weekend. Yeah, we were recording on Sunday instead of Monday, y'all.
Yeah.
And just R.I.P. What happened to him was mad sad. Everyone's saying different things. Like so far, all we know is he was shot. Like some people are
Yeah.
saying he was shot by the cops.
Oh
Some
no,
people are
no, no!
saying
They
that-
caught the dude. They caught the dude that.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
Oh, they did.
Yeah,
I
they
saw
got a game
something
and
about that,
bro.
but
They
I
caught
didn't
him
know
quick
they
as. To be
They
honest,
did?
they caught him quick as shit.
Damn.
First of
Was
all,
he hiding?
there was a whole video like what happened, so that was gonna help. But the dude like, yeah, no, bro, it's a whole
Damn.
that situation runs kind of deep, as do a lot
Sick.
of like Chicago situations kind of run. There's been a lot of
Facts.
people in Chicago getting killed. You had Duck get killed not too long ago. Now you got Vaughn, and there's others like from the past. Obviously, I could use that example, but like, it's just. I wish all of
It's
this would
just
stop,
sad.
to be
'cause,
honest, like it's sad. Yeah, it's
Because
sad.
like he just started to blow. Like it's just, I was talking to my girlfriend about it today actually, and I was saying like, yo, this reminds me a lot about Pop. Like Pop was just starting to blow up. He was just starting to make a name for himself, and he got murdered. And same thing with King Von. King Von, was finally making a name for himself. Was definitely stepping onto the big platforms and shit. And then he gets fucking murdered. So like, it's sad, bro. It's sad. I hate seeing this shit. I hate saying R.I.P. to all of these artists,
Yo, for
especially when
real.
they're young too, bro.
Yeah,
like he
man.
was 26.
Yeah, no,
There's
Vaughn
so
was
much
shit.
potential music that
And he
is always
he-
lost when this stuff like this happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A whole life lost and shit. Like people.
Yeah, I mean, that's the important thing. But it's just
Yeah.
like,
And he had
there's
he
so
had
much
3
to that.
kids.
Yeah,
He had
no,
3
Vaughn
kids.
too.
So it's bro, so our condolences to the family, to his friends, to all of his hardcore fans. This shit gotta stop. Like for real. Like
Yeah, no.
too many people dying this year, bro. Too many people.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Yo, y'all heard that Alex Trebek died too?
Bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, that shit was crazy. I found that out.
But
I didn't
he
hear
was
that.
battling prostate cancer for a
Yeah.
while.
Yeah.
Because he had made an announcement, I think
Pancreatic.
either last year or 2 years ago. And he fought it. He fought it for a good while.
Yeah, he's been, yeah.
Yeah,
And he's been doing this. He's been doing this for a minute.
Fight
You
is
know?
hard, yo.
yeah.
And cancer. Listen, I've lost 2 aunts to that shit. Not to prostate cancer, but I've lost 2 aunts to just cancer in general.
Mhm.
And that shit is tough, bro. That shit is. It's like cancer. I wouldn't wish cancer on nobody,
That shit is
bro.
dangerous.
That like
Nobody at all.
yeah. But
Yeah.
R.I.P. to Alex Trebek. I definitely watched your show many times with my moms after some dinner. Definitely part of my childhood. I used to feel mad stupid when I knew the answer to the question. I'd be like, what is yellow journalism?
Bro, I really used to be that shit. I used to be, bro. If I don't let me get like 3 in a row, right? Because I'm going
Yo,
on the show
facts!
at that point. I'm like, bro,
Double Jeopardy time.
I'll be like, Mom, how much bread you want? Because
Yeah.
No, what used to piss me off too is when someone says the wrong answer, like, no, you fool, it's so easy. The answer was right there. Like, I remember one time one of the questions was like something anime related. I think it was something about Naruto, and it was like, it's a Japanese cartoon about a young ninja who's trying to be the leader of his village. And I was like,
Oh, what?
Naruto, it's
Yeah.
Naruto. What is Naruto?
So easy.
This woman said, who is Goku? I said,
Oh.
I was like, I get it. He was like, anime, Goku, easy. But no, sis, no. Who is Naruto? Come
Why
on.
would she even click the button for that?
Yo, for real.
Come
Wrong
on.
orange jumpsuit. Wrong orange jumpsuit.
Literally. Wrong orange.
But no, but all jokes aside, R.I.P. to Alex Trebek.
And King Von.
We also have to send our prayers to the baby because he just lost his older brother to suicide. So
Bro, that shit is
already-
real.
yeah, this shit is definitely real.
Bro.
Yeah, so we'll be right back with our bro talk. We're just gonna take a quick little break. All right, y'all, we're back. So we're gonna be doing the bro talk, and leading the bro talk is myself. Super excited, especially since I have my boy Julian with us. So y'all have an option. We have something that's kind of controversial, something that's guaranteed to be kind of funny, and then we got a sex question.
Oh shit.
Oh shit! Damn! Why
Oh.
did you have to have the third, bro? I had my choice until you
I'm-
said like sex question because those always slap. For some reason, those always slap on the show.
I'm leaning towards the second one, the kind of funny one.
Okay.
So it's controversial, funny, or like butt nakeds.
Yeah. So we got one for funny.
Damn, yo, this is hard. Cause I like the butt nakeds. Them shits are hilarious.
Them just be so fucking funny, bro. That's
But the controversial and the funny, oh, you could go all day about some controversial and funny. Fuck.
We're gonna go all. This is the bro talk. We can go all day on this. We're gonna be
Yeah.
arguing about which one to pick the whole time.
You know what? Okay. Because I can't have it come down to me, because then I won't be able to choose. So I'm gonna go.
We're gonna go pros and cons. How about that?
Let's go. All right. So this naked, this butt nakeds. Is this is this next level, or am I gonna be like, ha?
Nah, it's not next level. It's pretty basic.
It's pretty basic.
Yeah.
Okay. And it's funny. Is this pretty basic?
It
as well?
could be funny depending on how y'all approach it.
Oh, I'm going
It's gonna
funny.
be funny.
Yeah,
I'm going funny. Yeah.
I'm going funny.
Okay,
too,
well, funny.
because whenever
All right.
you see that shit, like it's always funny.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So, what is the dumbest thing your parents ever punished you for?
I already know right off the bat, bro. You know how your siblings hurt themselves and you're just in the general area, so you get punished for that stupid shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, no, that's pretty much every I'm talking. It's happened multiple times, so I'm taking like every account into that one thing. So one time my sister like walked into a wall. Like I'm like, mind you,
Wait. Does she not have eyes? How did she walk into a
bro,
wall?
my sister, she was a very interesting little kid.
I mean,
So,
she's still very interested.
Yeah, she's still interesting, but just like I don't know, like little kid version was like a good amount of dumb and interesting combined.
Oh Jesus!
So like,
Damn.
so like, bro, she like damn near pretty much just walked into the wall. Like I get blamed. Well, I get blamed. They're like, "Oh, how you like walking to the wall?" I'm like, "The fuck?
All right.
You what you mean?"
How did I? She
Mind
walked to the wall,
Bro, mind you, I'm like 8. Like, so I'm like, I'm looking at her. I'm looking at my parents. I look back at her. She's still crying. I'm like, bitch, shut the fuck up. Like, bro, you did this dumb shit, bro. I was so tight. And I got my ass beat for that. For no reason, bro. How get my ass beat for somebody else harming themselves?
Yo.
Looking into a wall. Like I had telekinesis and I was like, yeah, fuck yourself up.
He's sick. Get on that wall.
To the window, to the wall.
Hey,
Bro, I was
yo.
like, bro, what the fuck?
He said, boom.
They expect you to Secret Service tackler.
Bro, I had another instance where like my brother, like he was a little kid. He was like 2 at this time. He fell off a chair, started crying. Of course, I get blamed. Bro, being the oldest, bro, you get blamed for everything. Like if your relative kills somebody in another state, oh, you the oldest, you getting blamed. Like that's really how that shit go.
Yo, facts. And
But,
I'm not the oldest, so you know what I'm saying? I get you.
That's really how that shit go. No, he fell, bro. He crying and whatnot. I'm like, all right, bro, relax. Like you gonna make shit hot for no reason. Mind you, it's already too late. The ops already down the block. The fans coming down around the corner. I'm like, hey, what happened? I'm like, fuck, bro, what the fuck? So yeah, no, bro. Fucking, I'm gonna ask what for that one too, bro. Like, the moral of the story is siblings are overrated.
Yes.
Damn.
That's a good moral.
God damn. Don't your sister listen to this show religiously?
Yeah, she probably do.
Oh.
Hey, you
She probably
said
like,
siblings
wow.
are over. Yo, she gonna beat your ass.
She could take that to face value.
Uh-oh.
Damn,
Oh,
face value.
There
Like
we
how she
go.
hit her fucking head on the wall.
Yeah.
You ain't think I ain't catch that, but I did.
Oh,
shit.
jeez.
Bro, this guy is a
shit.
comedian.
Oh shit, that's funny as
Oh,
fuck.
damn. All right, Kev. What's the dumbest thing your parents punished you for, bro?
But I'm not gonna lie. I never really got punished.
How does that?
I was a good boy.
That's that white
You know-
privilege, baby.
No,
There we go.
stop. Hold on. Calling a timeout because the way he looked back behind him already told me his answer before he said it. Bro, he looked back like, I don't get in trouble for shit. What do you mean?
I don't get in trouble for nothing.
If they don't know it, I don't get in trouble.
He said she.
No,
Mom,
I mean,
you in here? I don't get in trouble for shit. Like, no.
I didn't really go crazy or anything. I was good in school. I'm a quiet guy. I was a quiet kid.
You strike me as that person, though.
You know, yeah. So one time they were trying to be harder on punishing us, and I didn't take out the recyclables. So I wasn't allowed to use my laptop, but they didn't even take it away. They just trusted me not to use it.
I would say I wish I could switch with you, but like,
Bro,
I was about
my
to say,
mom. Let me tell you something. My mom got so mad at me one time that she took away books. Do you know how mad you gotta be
Ooh.
to take books away from a kid?
That
And then
honestly-
weren't you in school? How the fuck you doing school with no book?
She said the only thing you can read is them textbooks, baby. That's the only thing you can read.
no more knowledge, nigga.
She said, "Get that pledge shit out the window."
And for that, you're gonna be stupid.
Yeah, right.
She was like, "Oh, you like Harry Potter, don't you? Yeah, fuck Harry Potter."
Yo, I bestow upon you the dumb. Yo,
That's funny as shit.
I could have went to Harvard if she didn't take away them goddamn books.
Fact, yo, you could have been a
She's like,
nuclear
I bet you
scientist
regret
right
that.
now, right?
She said, "Get that pledge."
Now I'm
shit out
living
the
in her
window."
house doing a goddamn podcast. She's like, maybe I should let him read them books. Maybe I should. He would have been a lawyer by now. God damn.
Bro, you should bring that up to your mom. You should be like, "Bro, I could have been successful, but you took away books."
Remember that time you got mad at me and took away books? Yeah. Now who living in your house?
That honestly probably would have worked on me.
You like to read, Kevin?
Oh yeah, especially when I was younger. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Right
I read
now,
a
I
lot
don't- I
more.
don't- Yeah. I don't have as much time. I like doing different things now. I have so much different things I like to do. It's hard to just sit down and read.
Yeah.
But I try to make sure I do. You know what I mean? I try to set reading goals for the year, so I at least have like some minimums. You know?
My reading goal for this year, I set it mad low. I was like, all right, I just want to read 10 books.
Yeah. No, that's
I-
a good one. That's a good one.
I
Whoa.
read
yeah, that's
3. I read 3.
So far.
Wait, 10 is low though. Like, damn.
I've been
Bro,
on
I
this
used to
bubble for
read
mad
a
long,
book.
bro. I've been on
What
this
book
book
is that?
for mad long. Self-realization, bro. The science of it.
Mm,
Just like,
Oh, that's
yo,
something.
you're-
I fuck
just
with
getting
that.
your mental shit together.
Yeah.
But
I like
I've been on
that.
book for mad long.
My last year's goal was 25, and I hit that.
25.
Y'all are out here with the knowledge, bro. I feel
Bro,
stupid.
I used to be able to read a book in a week.
But yo,
You know,
used to
when I
go
was a
crazy.
When I was a kid, I used to eat books, bro. Like books
Yeah,
was my
No, he
Especially
means
as
that. He
kids,
used
yeah.
to eat books. He used to chop them shits up,
Doesn't
put some
fucking
salt
read
and
it.
pepper.
Salt,
He's just
pepper.
like, ah.
You already know, chopping, fried, baked, screwed.
That's why your
all
mama
of
was
that
mad at you. She was like, all them books you done eat, you should have some like kind of telekinesis or something. Shit.
shit. Bro, you at least should know how to spell your name. Damn, like
You keep eating all these damn books, but you can't read. How that work?
you eat more books, bro. Bro. Yo, y'all are funny as fuck.
But no, all right.
Y'all doing that. Fuck
So
that.
Juliet, what is the dumbest thing that your parents ever punished you for,
All right,
bro?
so I laughed when you brought this subject up because, like, all right, so there was a point in time where my mom had to go to work and my dad had to go to work, so we stayed over at my grandmother's house. And my grandmother and my grandfather lived together, all that good stuff. They've been married for a good amount of years, all the good stuff, all the grandparents, good stuff. So it'd be me and my cousins, my sister. So it was like me, my 2 other cousins, and my sister, and we used to just get our asses beat like every day, like on the constant, bro. No, honestly, it's funny because like you would think I'm exaggerating, like with the everyday thing, but like no, every day. I could call my sister right now and be like, yo, did we get beat every day? Yeah, we did. So there's a lot of moments where you would get beat for just dumb stuff and like, oh, you didn't really do nothing. But like in all the stories, every single story, I was never the one to commit anything. I was the guy on the side. And this is how I learned the life lesson early, that you don't even want to be in the same room as the dude who robbed the bank because you're going down with him, bro. That's what I learned young. This is the worst thing, or no, this is the stupidest thing we got in trouble for. So back in the day, we got home from school. School was right around the corner. Big, easy stuff like that. They come pick us up. We go there. Everybody's parents work. So we're there till like 9 o'clock at night. We get off school like 3:30. It's 4 o'clock. They're like, go outside, go in the back. You can't come in until your parents get here, so forth, all that wild stuff. That's like 5 hours, right?
Mm-hmm.
You get one bathroom break. How many people did I count at the beginning of the story, guys? 4 fucking people. How do
I don't know.
Yeah, right. He was like,
I was like,
I didn't
I knew it was gonna be a pop quiz.
Bro, that was the it's funny.
everybody-
That was the
everybody
quietest we've ever been on this show, bro.
I told you I'm kind of dumb. You gonna give me a pop quiz,
Bro, that
bro.
was funny as shit.
How many people did I
You
count?
expect me to count now?
He said I'm about to
I'm not
fuck y'all up with
Nevada.
this
He
math.
said, I used to read. I didn't say I used to do math.
Yeah, that's how I. Yo, that's actually
Oh my
me.
God,
That's actually me.
So it's 4 of us. 4 of us, and you get one bathroom break. Not a person, like one.
Wait, as a group?
No. As a group of individuals.
Whoa.
As a conglomerate.
Oh,
Yo, who's
As
pissing
a,
today?
as a corporation. As Amazon, everybody in that fucking warehouse has one bathroom break, and y'all better go at the same time. So my sister uses the bathroom break. She's a woman. She has to go when she has to go. Understandable. The guys, you got to pee outside sometimes. That's how it works. You're a kid. It doesn't really matter. I hope it doesn't, but if it does, I don't care.
Wait, but what was the reason for the one bath?
So, honestly, I think back to that day, and I'm like, yo, why was it so tyrannical? Why 1 for 4? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What? At Reed's, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? At Reed's, it's like, bro, buy 1, get 4. Perfect. Buy it. At home, no, there's a bathroom for a reason. They didn't used to have us like to come in and out the house, which I still don't get because like it's a house. So like,
sorry.
Don't come in. Why was it built? But
Bro, they said which one of y'all is real? Which one of y'all is not?
Exactly. This is the imposter, bro. Kick him out the shit. So my sister used the bathroom. All goodness whatsoever. Then my cousin had to use the bathroom. My second oldest cousin, and he was like, "No, I'm just gonna go in." Ass whoopings everywhere. He said, "I'm just gonna go." And he went to the bathroom, came out the bathroom. My grandfather was good with the yardstick, so he used to be like, begging people out. We all have to go inside, and they used to do this thing where it's like, "Yo, anybody have to take a shower before they get beat or any shit like that?"
Oh, what the fuck? What the
Yeah, bro, shit like that. Shit like that.
Wait,
like
you
that.
would take the shower before? Wouldn't you do it afterwards?
Nah, bro. You
Bro,
take a
I
shower so the
never
belt hits harder, bro. Shit like that. That's just maniacal.
Bro, I've
That's
never
just-
heard
They
no
said
shit.
I
like
want
this ever.
fresh, clean
Yo,
skin to
It's
whoop.
the top of the line torture of the sit. Anyway, so my grandfather was good with the yardstick. That time we didn't have to take a shower, but I had to ask if anybody had to take a shower before they got beat because I'm really trying to understand what kind of childhood I had. But besides that, he had the yardsticks banging people out in like we all getting beat. Obviously, if you get beat every day, you feel it after a while, but it's like, bro, take the ass whooping and we're just going to go play some games or some shit. So we're getting beat and stuff. And my oldest cousin, I should say, he doesn't want to flinch when he gets beat. He doesn't want to cry, nothing like that. And you got to play the part sometimes. You don't want to make somebody more mad than they already are. He's not crying like, bro, shed a tear or something. Bro.
Yeah.
He's going to keep beating you. And he's like, you know what? If I got to keep beating you, wham, he's hitting my other cousin. Wham, he's hitting my sister. I'm like, damn, I'm about to get him. Wham, he's hitting me. It's ridiculous. He's not budging. My second oldest cousin is crying and shit maniacally. Everybody else is just chilling. This sounds like a horror story now I'm telling it. But everybody else is just chilling. He's
Have you told
crying.
this story before?
No, like a million times. And everybody's like, no, that didn't happen in the house. Yeah, you're playing games. Shit like that. So to put it simply, we got beat for using too many bathroom breaks. One over the one limit for 4 people. Sorry, that's 3. 4 people. That's the stupidest thing I got beat for. We used to do things like fucking swing the swing set, and the swing set would tip over. We'd play spies in a crib where we just like trying to sneak around, grab something from the kitchen because the house was set up that way. It was 4 of us doing some cool shit like that, get caught ass whoopings. Oh my God. But that right there, that takes the cake for y'all must really not like us. Damn. But they love us. So, I mean, like, hey, who knows? That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it. Hey, what you gonna do? What you gonna do?
God damn. Yo, so I don't know if my story can top that, but
Yeah, you should have went first.
yo, for real.
This is how it starts.
So I was in the 4th grade. and I had like a little crush on this girl. She had a crush on me too. So that's my little girlfriend, that's my little boyfriend, whatever. And I gave her my number, right? Homegirl was mad clingy, bro. Like ridiculously clingy. I remember one time in 4th grade, bro.
In 4th grade.
I remember what? So I had a teacher, right? And she's a woman, and I was talking to her about something. Shut up, Kevin. So I was talking. I said she. So if I'm using the pronoun she, obviously she's Kevin.
You don't have to mention it's obvious. You said she.
He said.
Yo, fuck Kevin, bro.
Okay, go ahead, bro. You got me intrigued, bro. I want to know what happens.
So,
no, you're right.
I was talking to the teacher, probably about like homework or some shit. I don't even fucking remember. And she got mad. I was talking to my teacher, bro. My teacher.
What gender?
Fuck you, Kevin. Anyway.
She said, "Oh, you like the MILFs, huh? Huh? You like the MILFs? Huh? You don't like this young blood? You don't like this youngness?"
So after we're in recess together. We're in recess together, and she's yelling at me like she's going off on me, and another teacher intervened. She's like, "What's going on?" And homegirl lied and was like, "Oh, he yelled at me." I was like, "Oh, wait a minute, wait. I didn't even say that this whole time. You be yelling at me. What are you talking about? I'm yelling at you." So I started crying like, "Yo, please don't call my mom," because I'm asked like, it's my mom, bro. Like, I'm not trying to get an ass whooping for not doing nothing. Like, I'm over here being a good noodle, asking about homework and shit, and I'm about to get my ass whooped because I decided to like a crazy girl. Like, that's not my fault, bro. So the teacher didn't call my mom, and she was like, "All right, just don't let it happen again." But because now the girl I liked knew I was terrified of my mom, she would like use that against me, bro. So she would be like, "Yo, if you don't do this."
8-year-old?
Yes, bro. Yo, she was a psychopath.
Bro, she was wow. I don't even know.
Bro, that's like
Yeah,
Stewie and that
So
girl.
it
now.
really
hold on. It gets worse. So she used to just be like, "Yo, if you don't do X, Y, and Z, I'm gonna tell the teacher that you hit me or something, and then they're gonna call your mom."
Oh, you
I was
motherfucker.
like, "Yo,
Hold on.
what is wrong with you?" So for the past couple of weeks, I'm like stuck in this toxic ass relationship. Mind you, I'm like 7 or 8, bro. Like I didn't know what to do.
Bro, what was your wait? What was your mindset going to school? Like, how did you
Bro,
feel?
every time I had to go to school, bro, I would always be like, "What is she gonna make me do today, bro?" Like, I was like, God, like I always used to love school as a kid. That was the first time, and I was like, "Yo, I really hate school, bro."
How did
Like, I used to act because we were in the same class, so there were two
Oh my
4th
God.
grade class, right? She was in one class, I was in the other. So I would actively avoid her in the morning. So I'm like, all right, I can only see her during the lunchtime. So just that hour, I'll be fine. And all my friends were clowning me like, "Yo, just break up with her." I'm like, "No, she is crazy. I'm not trying to get beat by my mom. No, I'm gonna just marry her. I'm gonna just marry her because that's all I got. That's the only thing I can do. That's the only thing I can do. What else am I supposed to do?"
Oh my gosh.
Take me away.
I'm laughing because like, I felt that feeling before, and it's funny as hell that you brought that shit up.
It's like it's either I get my ass whooped by my mom or I just marry her and have kids with her. I'm gonna just marry her and have kids with her. I made that decision.
My life.
I
Kid,
made
you got
that
baby trapped
decision,
at 8.
bro. Yes.
That was a mean ass
Played my
executive
boy
decision.
KJ.
So
He said,
for like 4 or 5 weeks, I was living in relationship hell. I want to remind y'all, I was only in the 4th grade. And I told this story to someone before, and they're like, "Why did you just tell your mom?" Why the hell would I tell my mom I am dating someone at 4th grade?
Bro,
I'm
you got
already
beat.
scared
That's a
of
good
the
point.
ass whooping. I'm not gonna invite the butt whooping. Like, what's wrong with you?
Yeah.
Hold on,
You're
did
gonna be
you
like,
do-
If that
Mom.
was an option, I wouldn't even be in this mess to begin with.
Did you and your little 4th grade girlfriend kiss anytime?
Bro, how did you
So-
date a dominatrix in 4th grade?
Bro, oh my god.
What's the rules for this, bro? Like,
No, like how the fuck did you
was
run?
y'all
So-
the crib? Y'all were
so
just like
I-
hanging out or something?
I lied to her. I lied to her because I was smart, right? I was like the
Oh,
smart one in the
shit.
relationship. So I told her if we kissed,
She was dumb as
she-
shit.
Yeah, right.
she would get pregnant. Like, so I told her if we kissed, she would get pregnant. So
Ooh.
we didn't kiss. I was like, we can only hold hands, and if you want to kiss, I have to kiss you on the cheeks. If I kiss you on the mouth, you're gonna get pregnant. That's how pregnancy works. She's like, okay. Like, obviously, I didn't know how it worked, but I knew it wasn't doing no goddamn
Now,
kissing.
imagine your shit would have went south and like she would have said yes.
bro.
If she would have forced you to kiss her,
At that point,
Bro, you would have had you would have had to take a mean ass L.
You'd have stood up in class like, KJ, I'm not pregnant yet. Oh,
It's been
Maury's your
9
teacher.
months. Where's my baby?
oh
Bro.
no.
Bro, you would have had a baby mama in 4th grade, bro. You would have topped the lot
Bro,
up,
bro.
You would've-
Really
you're about to go
using-
on Maury at 8.
Oh
Bro.
my
that this man has been being used in school for his boyfriend tendencies.
Yo, you
Welcome, KJ Majority.
It'd have been articles about you, boy at 8 years old found
Oh my
with girl.
God.
But don't tell his mom.
Child.
But don't
No
tell
one
mom.
tell his mom. No one tell his mom, bro.
Oh my god.
So I'm living through this hell for like 5-6 weeks, man. Like when I tell you, Monday through Friday it was awful, but nothing was worse than Saturday and Sunday.
Oh,
Why? Because she wanted to talk on the phone all day. And I was like, that can't work, because my mom was gonna be like, why the hell are you on the phone with a little girl all day? And I'm gonna get my ass whooped anyway. So
Nigga,
I was
you
like,
don't got a
listen.
phone bill? What the fuck? Like that wasn't taken into account?
He
Like
had
none
money.
of that?
Well, that
Her
too.
family
Like,
had money. Nah, she was a little manipulator. Her family had money. She heard
well,
that before.
I don't know if y'all remember this, but back in the day, on the weekends, a lot of times you got unlimited minutes.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that is
yeah.
true. I forgot
Oh,
it.
yeah.
No, wait,
Yeah.
Fuck everything that's going on. Are you talking about little cell phones?
Yeah.
You had one when I was in 4th grade?
I didn't.
Well,
have
I had to walk home from school because everyone in my house, you know, to give you a little story. All my family was in Brooklyn. My immediate family was the only one that lived in Jersey, and we couldn't afford like no babysitter or nothing. So they were like, all right, you just have to walk home from school. And I was like, all right, if I get kidnapped, I get kidnapped. It is what it is. And so my mom gave me a cell phone because she was like, listen, I want you to call me when you're leaving school. I want you to call me as soon as you get home. And I did that shit religiously. Like I made sure I called her as soon as I stepped in that house. So she wanted to talk all day, and I was like, yo, I can't do that because like my mom's gonna get mad. She's like, oh, well, just sneak it. I'm like, well, she's gonna ask me why I'm always in my room and shit. And she's like, oh, well, my older brother's always in his room and he's always talking to girls, so she'll be fine. I'm like, yeah, but he's older, like he in high school. I'm in 4th grade, sis. Like I don't even know I haven't even been to middle school yet. Like I don't even know what a locker looks like.
Did she stay back?
No,
Like-
she's
like-
my
like-
age. She was like I think a month older than me.
The fuck were y'all
Oh,
talking
damn.
about that in 4th grade?
Yeah,
Oh,
no, like that's why I asked
Bro,
that. 'cause-
she would tell me about anything and everything. Like if she just saw, like she would tell me about That's So Raven, High School Musical, about how some boy in her class liked her, but she didn't like him because she was trying to be faithful to her man,
Yeah,
aka
KJ,
my dumb ass.
KJ, there's a bottle on my floor. But KJ, KJ, like fuck.
KJ was like, damn, bro, what the fuck?
Damn.
So the whole time I'm like, yo, like so we had a deal. I was like, listen, I think it was like from 5 to 8, you and I can talk because then it's fine, and I can just say like I'm talking to one of my friends that's a guy. She's like, all right, cool, whatever. So one Sunday, my mom decided to have dinner early because she just got tired of us having dinner mad late. I was like, all right, cool, whatever.
Damn.
I forgot to phone in my warden and let her know that I'm about to have dinner. No, actually, I did call her and I did tell her like, yo, I'm about to have dinner. I'll call you later. She's like, okay, I see how it is. I'm a fuck with you. And I was like, well, she didn't say I'm a fuck with you, but the equivalent to that in 4th grade.
I'm a fool with you.
I'll frick with you. I'll frick.
So I was like, no, like I'm really about to have dinner. She was like, no, you're cheating on me. I'm like, bro, no. How? How?
The only thing
No,
you eating
this
is
fucking ham looking pretty thick. You know what I'm saying?
nigga had some nice chicken breasts on his plate, and she was mad as hell.
I was like, how could I be cheated on you? I'm home.
That's funny as hell.
You have me in such a tight leash. Like, I don't even have time to cheat. Like, even if I wanted to cheat, how am I gonna cheat?
Bro, you're in fourth
You're in
grade.
class for 8 hours.
Oh
for
my
real, like-
god.
Bless that
So-
little girl's soul, yo, because she was exposed
Bro.
to some wild shit.
Yeah, no, she really had to be, bro, because there was no way.
I'm gonna explain like her background afterwards. So I was like, yo, like calm down, like I'll call you as soon as I'm done eating. I don't know how, but she found out my house number,
Fuck.
and she kept calling my house, bro. Like she kept calling my house.
Bro, that's
So my
code
mom answered the phone and she's like, yo, who is this? And she was like, oh, I'm KJ's friend. Can he talk on the phone?
Ooh.
And she was like, no, he's having dinner. And she was like, oh, okay, cool. So then she called again, and my mom was like, yo, this must not be the same little girl. I was like,
Oh shit.
I don't think so, Mom. I don't think so. So she answers. So she answers again, and it's the little girl, and she was like, "Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to call you. It was an accident." So she hangs up. So then I had put my phone on. I used to sleep on a bunk bed, so I put my phone on my top bunk, and she called my cell phone. I want y'all to guess a number between 10 and 80 times. I want y'all to guess.
55.
All right,
10,
Ju-
Bro,
I'm
it's
going
definitely
with, like,
80.
I'm definitely gonna go something higher than 50, maybe like 76.
My
Okay,
guess is
okay.
80.
Wait, so
80. So I'm gonna tell. So Tempo was the closest. She called me 67 times.
oh damn.
Damn.
67
Bro, how
times.
does a phone company not be like, oh, well, what the fuck is going on?
Bro, yeah, is this not a spam caller?
But the
Bro.
government should have tapped in and been like, bro, what the fuck is
Yeah.
going on? Like,
Oh
So-
my gosh, bro.
So here's how I got in trouble, right? So after we had dinner, I had to wash the dishes. So I'm washing the dishes, and my mom couldn't find her phone. So she had asked if she could borrow my phone to call her phone to find her phone. I'm like, yeah, sure, it should be fine.
Mhm.
She went in my room, picks up my phone, sees the 67 missed calls.
Oh shit.
So she finds her phone, and then she slowly walks into the kitchen. She was like, hey, who's this Brianna person? And I was like, oh, that's the girl who called on the phone. She wants to probably talk to me about like homework or something. She's like, oh, okay, cool. Why is she calling your phone 67 times? I was like, Mom, it ain't no 67 times. Stop exaggerating. She flips my phone open, right? Because that's when you had a flip phone. And she's like, this ain't 67 times? I said, oh, Jesus, no. And she was still calling.
Oh,
So as my mom is yelling, she's still calling my phone.
Oh,
AJ, I'm not gonna lie to you. You must have been a pretty good boyfriend because she was hooked on phonics, my boy.
Yeah, bro, there's something
Bro.
about you, man.
Yeah,
Bro,
right.
I was- nah, bro,
I was
you-
weak. I was
Bro,
weak.
you
No.
You had
I
KJ
was
hypnotized.
weak. No. She finally found herself a weak nigga, and it so happened to be me.
Facts, yo. It happens like that.
Oh my God. So she's still calling. I'm like, Mom, I don't know why she's calling me so much. Like, I don't know what her problem is. Like, I
don't even know her.
Like, I don't even really know her like that. Like, she's
This
just
is
she's just
spam,
a
bro.
girl who goes to my school. Like, I'm trying to downplay who this girl is. Like, to this day, my mom doesn't know that this girl and I were boyfriend and girlfriend, air quotations. So
Damn.
I'm trying to downplay everything, and she's still calling the phone. She's still calling the phone. I'm like, oh my God. So she's like, answer this girl and tell her she calls you one more time. I'm gonna drive up to her house, and me and her parents are gonna have a conversation. So I answer the phone. I'm like, hey. She's like, oh, where were you? I'm like, yo, my mom saw all the missed calls. She said, if you call me again, it's gonna be a problem. So the girl was like, oh, like she was like, oh, I'm not scared of your mom. This, that, and the third. Yeah.
Oh,
I was like,
well,
I'm scared of my mom.
Yeah.
I don't know what you talking about. So like, I'm like trying to like tell her like, no, like my mom is like, I'm like, I'm on the phone like, yo, no, my mom is serious. Like she wants you to stop calling me. So my mom snatches the phone out of my hand and she's like, yo, this is KJ's mom. Stop calling my child or else it's gonna be a problem. The girl hangs up, doesn't apologize. She just hangs up. Now,
She got scared.
Kevin and Temple, you've met my mom. You know my mom is big on manners, bro. And when she feels disrespected, she turns into the Hulk. All right, and I ain't talking about no base level Hulk. No. I mean that like the motherfucker that
World
destroys
Breaker.
planets. Yeah, World Breaker Hulk. And she was already hot. She was already simmering. All right, this just pushed her over the edge. Okay, and I'm just standing in the corner like I'm gonna die. I am
You weren't
going
even doing
to
anything
die.
wrong.
I'm going to die. So my mom called her again, and she didn't pick up. So my mom calls the school. Mind you, it's Sunday night. The school ain't gonna answer. I don't know why she called the school.
Bro, she was just tight.
She left a voicemail, and she was like, yo, this person needs to stay away from my child. So then she calls again, and Brianna's mom picks up the phone, and she's like, hey, what's going on? My daughter's crying. And my mom and Brianna's mom were talking, and my mom was like, yo, your daughter's a psychopath. She's called my child 67 times. You need to be a better mother and look to see what your kid is doing. I was like, Mama, what are you doing? You don't even know this woman. Why are you talking to her like that?
Your mom was like,
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what the conversation that happened, but all I know is my mom was just like digging into her, like, yo, you suck as a parent, this, that, and the third. So
Damn.
she hangs up.
That's so crazy.
Yeah.
Yo, my mom was hot. My mom was hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah,
I
she was hot.
Yeah, she
She
sounds
was
like
hot.
she was
So-
hot, man.
Yeah.
So she finally ends the conversation, and I'm like, yo, mom, like I said, like, me
Bro,
and this girl, like, I don't
you didn't
even
move?
know her. Like, I didn't even, bro, because if I walked away, it was going to make it worse. So I just stood there, and I couldn't cry. If I cried, it would have made it 10 times worse.
Oh
So I'm
my
just
God.
standing there. I'm literally standing there like, you know, I'm a good, I was trying to find chores to do to kind of butter her up.
Oh,
I
dude,
was
I know
just so
that
scared.
feeling.
Bro,
I
oh
started,
my
I
God.
started
KJ was
sweeping
like-
the floor. I rewashed like so many dishes.
Hey,
I was
KJ.
sweeping the floor. Like I was doing mad stuff, bro.
You're mad funny
mad
for
stuff.
that.
So she hangs up the phone and she was like, "Go to my room after I have a conversation with you." I was like,
What?
we can't
Oh,
talk right here.
no.
We can't talk right here." She's like, "No, we gotta talk in my room." I said, "All right,
Ooh, he got his ass
Cool.
beat.
cool."
Damn.
So I'm the youngest out of my mom's kids, right? She didn't really beat me too much, but I was still scared of the beating
I
because
get
I
that.
knew, like, I got spanked maybe like 6-7 times, and every time was traumatizing.
Damn.
So I was like, I'm gonna try to avoid this because this don't feel good.
Facts.
So I walked in the room and I immediately was like, Mom, I don't know her like that. Like, she's literally just a school, like, she's a classmate. She asked for my number so we can talk about homework and yada, yada, yada. Like, I told her to play my phone like that. I'm not the one in charge. I'm not the one who's in trouble. And Mom was like, calm down. So I'm taking your phone away. I'm
Good. I don't want that shit. I don't want
He's
that
like,
shit.
I'm taking the TV, and I was like, and you're grounded in your room. Like, okay, you know, that's fair. That's fair. Even though I didn't do anything, but that's fair. That's fair. And she was like, and I'm taking all your books.
Oh
No.
she took your books.
That's where she took your books.
Yes. This is why I took my books.
Oh wow.
I was like,
wait.
No.
I was like, what?
Over
what-
her?
what- I was like, what? Mom, the books. Why you take it? Why the books? She's like, cause
You gonna be dumb.
I don't want. She's like, I want you to like. She was like, you're not gonna be able to watch TV, talk on the phone, play on the computer, or read any books for 67 days. I said, 60?
Oh.
That's about like 8 years, Mama. That's a lot. That's a long time. That's a long time.
Damn, that's a millennia.
I was like, I can't read, Mama. She was like, unless it's schoolwork, that's all I care about. So, so the Monday I go to school, and the principal calls us in, and she's like, "Yo, can you tell me what's going on?" And I immediately was like, "Yo, listen, for the past 6 weeks, this psychopath has been manipulating me and lying to everybody, and now I'm in trouble because she crazy. And like the whole time I'm talking, I'm telling her exactly what's going on. The girl's just sitting there smiling. And so then the principal's like, all right, do you have anything to say for yourself? And she was like, nope, yeah, I did all that. By the way,
you was fucking with the wrong way.
she said, by the way, we're no longer together. And I was like, bitch, I don't care.
Said thank you.
Yeah, it's like finally.
Oh shit, I'm so depressed.
And then she was like, yeah, I did that. It was just a prank. And the principal was like, well, you can't prank someone like that because obviously his mom was very concerned. And then she pulled out the waterworks out of nowhere. Like she went from smiling to crying in like 2.5. And she was like, oh, well, he and I were just so close. I thought it would be funny. I didn't think it was gonna be this big of a deal. Da, 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 da. And the principal bought it. She ate that shit up. She said, oh, it's fine, sweetie. Don't worry about it. You're good. You're okay. Just don't let it happen again. And I was looking at her like, did you not hear me say for the past 6 months, for the past 6 weeks, this girl has been putting me through hell? What do you mean it's okay, sweetie? It is not okay, sweetie. It is not okay.
I would have lost all my faith. I would have lost all my faith.
Okay.
Yo,
I'd have lost all my faith in justice. Like all my shit was gone, bro.
My man would have just became Red Hood, just out of the gate. Red Hood. Fuck the justice system. I'm the system.
Oh my god! So we walked back to class.
Go.
Right. We walked back to class, and I'm like, "Yo, I think I hate you." She's like, "Oh, that's fine. I don't care." I was like, "Valid." I was like, "Yo, did you get in trouble with your mom at least?" She's like, "Oh no, my mom doesn't care. She thought it was funny." I said, "Oh,
yeah, I expected that one."
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, cool. So I ain't do nothing wrong. I'm the victim in this whole situation, and I'm the one bookless. Like, I didn't do nothing. Bro. So the punishment didn't actually last for 67 days. My mom was just hot. It lasted like 4 days.
Oh, that's
right?
fucked up.
Because first of all, my brother was like, at the time I lived with my brother. And my brother was like, yo, mom, you really took this man's books away because some girl called him 67 times? Like, he didn't really do nothing. Like,
yeah.
The only thing he's what's what I'm looking for? The only thing that he did wrong was give his number to this girl. But he didn't know she's gonna call him 67 times.
You were macking.
Yeah, so she gave me my books back. I still wasn't allowed to have my phone for I think like 2 weeks. And that was pretty much the extent of my punishment. But them 4 days, bro, I felt like I was in fucking prison. Yo, ain't nothing worse when you can't do nothing. Like, so we had a TV in the living room. My mom was so serious about me not watching TV that if I was in the living room doing homework and someone was watching TV, she would make me do my homework in my room.
Damn.
And it could be news, bro. I was like, I don't even like the news. Like is that serious, mom? Like I can't watch the news.
But
like I can't know about current events.
Oof.
Like damn,
I
can't.
Yeah,
I can't learn about the
nah.
recession. Like so I can't know nothing about TV. Nothing.
I'm surprised you ain't try to listen to through the floorboards or anything. Like
Bro,
right? Yo, through the vent shaft, like
I was trying so hard to get on her good side that I didn't do nothing, bro. She told me to jump. I said how high.
Oof.
If she had asked me to move Mount Everest, you would have saw little KJ moving Mount Everest.
Little Sisyphus, yeah, man.
we would have saw KJ and be like, who's this guy like moving a mountain? And
Who's this 8-year-old?
No, let's actually be honest here. Little kid outside freezing to death, moving Mount Everest. He was at 11. Yeah, right. Because he got
67 phone calls.
And the whole time, as I'm pushing them out, I'm like, I hate Brianna. I hate Brianna. I hate Brianna. I hate Brianna.
Yo, people named
Oh,
Brianna, dangerous as hell.
Bro, I've only
Dangerous
out
as
of
hell.
I think I've met like 10 Briannas. Out of the 10 Briannas, only 2 of them were not crazy, bro.
That's because you didn't know him good enough. Hey, disclaimer, I don't got nothing against Briannas out there, but for some reason, y'all got a bad rap.
It is
Too
what it
many of y'all. It's too many of y'all.
That's-
doing wild
That's funny as fuck.
stuff.
Yeah.
No,
That's some dope shit.
That's wild, bro. That's some bro. That needs to be a story time. Please make that a story.
It has to be a
No,
story
it
time.
does.
Please,
Yeah.
that shit was like.
You know what I
funny.
want to tell you though, or ask you per se? Yo, like kids. Nah, this is gonna be a whole nother fucking topic. It's just
Go ahead, ask
just
question.
real quick.
Go ahead.
Yo, like kids that are born in that type of family setting do shit like that, and like that whole story, that shit is hilarious. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm sorry that it happened to you, but yo, come on.
It's funny. I mean, at the time it sucked,
Yeah,
but look
no, at
at
the
it
time
now.
it was
It's
fucking
hilarious.
No, now that shit is
But like
funny.
people that are like kids that are in that situation, they learn that. And she was only in like 4th grade. Well, imagine when she's like this age. She's like wild now. Unless she learned from that.
She has a kid too.
She's out here like, yo, if you don't like give me all your money, I'm gonna just kill somebody. Like literally onto levels far beyond anybody could imagine. And you got to catch that early. And you caught that early. And you were like, get the fuck away from me. Stay the fuck back. Get off of me and my family. Yo, rest in peace. That's ridiculous. Why people
Bro, that
grow up
really,
like that.
bro, you really make me think about like everybody like who's done some hot shit and how they could have been as a child. Like the first person who came up was OJ. I'm thinking like, bro, how the fuck was this nigga as a child?
Literally.
Like, somebody take his cookie one day and he just held on to that
Just
pain
like-
for so long. He was like, oh, now I'm gonna murder, and then now I'm gonna fucking kill.
He said this fucking cookie was my cookie.
Well, I gotta say, I don't condone what OJ did, but
Because he definitely did that shit.
Yeah,
be honest.
he definitely did that shit. But if I'm paying for the car that you're sleeping with your side nigga in, and you won't let me see my kids, and you fucking this nigga in my house, I wouldn't go OJ, but I sure as hell would be mad.
I wouldn't go OJ. I'd probably go fucking apple juice, but you know what I'm saying? That's apples and oranges right there. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man. Yeah, nah, life is just fucking crazy. I don't know how I would handle that, man.
Yeah, no, I don't know how I would have handled. I would have took. I think most people would have took an L in that situation.
Yeah.
So I think you handled it like pretty well, to be
Oh,
honest.
I would have started crying.
To go through more than a month of like that shit, and you have to wake up every single day going to school. You already hate school.
I love. Here's the thing. I was such a nerd that I loved school, especially that school in particular. That school, that's back when I used to live in EO. I loved all my. I loved all my classmates. I loved my teacher. I had a little crush on her. Not gonna lie. And it was just.
That's why. That's why she was on your ass. She was on your ass because of that.
Yeah, teacher was bending down. KJ was like, "Well, goddamn, Miss Parker." You didn't tell us that part of the story, KJ.
But here's the thing though.
He said-
Every
started
dude,
waiting to look at
every
it, bro.
boy in that grade, every boy in that school had a crush on her because she was beautiful. So I wasn't like exclusive to me. You know what I'm saying? And when she saw me talking to my teacher, I literally was just talking to her about like homework or something. Like it wasn't.
Nah, she saw the look in your eyes, bro.
Exactly.
You was talking about homework.
He was
You
talking
wasn't
about
talking. He
homework.
wasn't talking
Yeah,
about
you
homework.
wasn't
You was
talking
talking
about
about
the
homework.
Yeah.
Talking about the home of the work right there.
Yeah.
Separate
You
the
said,
work.
"Nah, it was work when I got home." That's
Yeah,
the
right.
That's
You know what I'm saying? What is your house?
hate
like,
y'all.
Miss
Yeah.
Parker?
I hate y'all so much.
You know what? Actually, disclaimers for teachers. Y'all got it, man. Y'all got it.
Yeah.
Okay, nothing crazy. Y'all got it. But like, some teachers be fine. and you
Yo,
be
some
young.
teachers be.
Be young. Come on now. I think that's important. You got to have that. Like, this is a teacher. She teaches me. She looks beautiful. I have a little crush on her, man.
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah,
natural
that's
though.
natural.
I feel like
Yeah.
everyone goes through that.
You don't got to go
Unless-
wild and like start doing some stuff with your teacher. I mean, like, it's kind of
Well, I hope not.
yeah, right. Like,
Yeah.
that's suspect. But
After
Yeah.
you graduate and you're 18 or plus,
and she consents, and you consent.
and y'all both are consenting adults, so yeah, blow her back out or blow his back out or
So
whatever.
what you telling
y'all
me
do.
is go back.
Blow
and
his
go
back out.
Listen, we're an inclusive podcast, all right? So
Okay,
we're not
yeah.
only gonna push a heteronormative agenda,
I feel that.
okay?
I feel that. We're
Pretty much what I feel like you just telling everybody to go back on Facebook, look for your old teacher,
right.
and fuck them. Like
Well,
that's where this is going. That's where this is going.
I mean,
How
I don't
you
see why
been?
that's a problem.
I finally got a grown job.
Yeah.
So what you
Yeah.
taught me in English, I learned in math.
When you gave me that D in 4th grade, well, now it's time to give it back.
Bro, you know what's Imagine you had a Spanish teacher and you learn how to roll your R's and you use that shit, bro.
Yo,
I'm about to roll my R's down there if you know what I'm talking about.
If you know what I'm talking about.
Oh,
Mr.
man.
Rodriguez.
I'm about to lick your gato. Keep playing with me.
Bro, we're mad fucking stupid, yo.
This is all 3 bro topics.
Yeah, right. Fuck it.
But
But
how
it's-
did we take a funny topic and turn that shit into sex and then turned it into like controversial? Bro,
It's
it don't matter
fucked
what the fuck we talking
It,
about. It's gonna
just
turn
fuck-
into one of
it has to go there. It has to go there.
It's gonna go there.
No, but like you're saying, I feel like that's important, bro. Honestly, I'm sad the situation happened to you, but like you caught something early, you learned a lesson from that, and you know,
Yeah,
sometimes-
bro, you learned that lesson pretty like early, low key. I don't wish I would have went through that, but I wish I low key would have learned the lesson like on that early.
Yeah.
So
The
like,
sad part, though, is, even though I went through that shit, I did
Mhm.
not learn that lesson until
Oh.
somewhat recently. But
It's
that's
okay,
a
man.
conversation. That's a conversation for another podcast.
I get it.
That's gonna take like a whole fucking episode.
that's the unfiltered,
Yeah,
uncut
right.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's the
so
director's
uncut.
cut, yeah.
48 hours.
with the calendar.
Yo,
I'm so sick and tired of hearing about this goddamn calendar.
calendar.
Well,
For those of y'all who don't know what this fucking calendar is, it's Kevin's weird ass project where he does like feet pictures every fucking month for a calendar and then just slap the Apollo Bros logo on that shit. I am not with it. I cannot
It's a-
co-sign that
it's a
shit.
work in progress.
No, the hell it's not. Okay, I will not allow that shit to happen. All right.
I
Pictures make
support
money.
you in your creative endeavors, and I expect the same respect.
If it was a Kevin exclusive, cool. I wouldn't care.
It is.
Well,
What do
because-
you mean? You're not going to be involved?
But aren't you associated with the Apollo Bros? Like, isn't it supposed to be
I
the
am
Apollo
going
Bros?
to promote it the fuck out on the show.
Oh, that's fine. You
And I'm
dead.
totally and you know what, bro? That's a good idea. I think that it would really help the brand. I'm happy we talked about this.
All right, so about the playlist. So we're moving on to the Apollo Bro playlist. If you've never heard of this before, if you're new to the show, every week, Kevin, Tempo, and myself, we pick 2 songs that we want you guys to check out and listen to on your daily commute or working out or whatever you're doing. It's music. Just listen to the
It's
goddamn
good
music.
chill music.
Yeah, it's
I
good.
don't know, I
Yeah.
don't know if it's good workout music.
Well, sometimes it's good workout music. I mean, it's
Depends
music,
on the
bro.
song. It's a mix. It's a mix.
Sometimes we got songs where you can bust some cheeks, and then we got some times that you got some songs that you bust a
You can
squat
still
to,
bust
you
some
know?
cheeks.
Yeah,
You just busting
Listen.
other cheeks. No, just different cheeks.
What?
No, because when you squat, that's your cheeks, but you know, you can
I
bust
see.
somebody else's
I see.
cheeks.
Yeah.
So you
All right. Anyway, so so about this playlist. So my 2 songs. Actually, I have an honorary song. So in honor
Bro,
of, shut the hell up. It's actually really important.
no, go ahead. You said honorary. That's what stopped me. Because if you was doing the 3rd song again, bro, we're gonna have a problem,
right.
bro. Because
Just because you said something is the 3rd song. So the 3rd song is dedicated to King Von. Well, it's not dedicated to him, but it's a King Von song because he passed away this week. It's actually it's on his new album that just dropped. It's called The Code, featuring Polo G. That shit is tough as fuck. You can actually work out to that song. You could definitely work out to that song.
Definitely
All right.
And then my actual 2 songs for this week is UNITY by Queen Latifah, a little throwback.
UNITY. UNITY. I fuck with that was a good pick. I fuck with you.
All my picks is good, baby. Come on, don't play me like that.
No, you do. No, KJ, that was one thing like that made us friends like almost immediately was your music taste.
Yeah, same thing for you, bro. Same thing for you and Kev. Especially Kev. Yo, Kevin surprised me, bro. Because I remember the first time.
Kev, you caught the shit out of me.
It's not because you're white. It's not because you're white. All right.
Are
No,
you
it's
sure?
because you're white for me.
Yeah,
Like,
I
I'm
was
so
gonna say,
sorry.
are you
No,
sure?
No, because I knew a lot of white people in my hometown who like they love hip hop music, so that wasn't no
That's
surprise
common.
to me.
So yeah.
Yeah. So no, because when I first met you, no, when I first met you, but I was chilling in your room and you were playing like some kind of like rock music or something like that. So I just assumed you were into rock music because that's all I heard you listen to.
Yeah.
And then you're like, yo, you listen to fucking Ugly God? I was like, you mean the rapper? Yeah, bro. I fucks with that water.
Water.
Yo, that's funny. That's funny as shit. Cause Kev hit me with some similar shit. He was like, bro, like he was doing whatever. He was like, bro, do you listen to? It might have been like Yachty or something. I'm like, wait, what the fuck? Like that caught the shit out of me, bro. I was like, oh,
I know. We were
got
studying.
one.
I was like,
we got one. We got one. I was happy as hell when you asked me that shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
And then my second song / third song for this week is Damage by her. It's a beautiful song. Check it out. Whoever's next, go ahead.
go ahead, Tempo.
Oh, okay. All right, I got it. So I gave KJ my songs before the show, but I'm obviously going to change them.
I was gonna do that. We do this every week.
Every fucking week. All right. For those of y'all who don't know, right, the 5 of y'all who listen to this goddamn podcast, every week I create an outline, right? So that way the show flows very swiftly and easily. I asked these two crackheads what their 2 songs are beforehand so I can put the shit on the playlist on Spotify. So it makes my life easier. So I don't have to scroll. So I don't have to like listen to the whole goddamn podcast to find the goddamn music part, right? These motherfuckers right here constantly change their 2 selections. And it's not like, they told me about this song last week and their heart changed. No, these motherfuckers talked about the shit right before the show. Right before the show.
Oops.
Yeah, no, that I'll give you this one. The first one is the same. I only changed the second one.
The Mellow Yellow one?
Yeah, Mellow Yellow by Bleach EBE. I put another song of his on the playlist, but he dropped this not too long ago, and I really like it. It slaps. It reminds me it gives me like a Kochi vibe. So KJ, I'm pretty sure you're gonna fuck with it.
I like the last song you told me about him. He's a good artist.
Yeah, no, bro. He's definitely working into his own, and I could definitely see him like doing really well within the music business. And then my second song is You Would. Damn, this fucking title is long as shit. Oh, You Will Never Find Another Me. It was on the new Busta Rhymes album. Yeah. It features obviously Busta Rhymes and Mary J. Blige.
What does it feature?
Nice.
Busta Rhymes. It is by Busta Rhymes.
No, it is a Busta Rhymes song, and it is
MJB.
The way they have it like written on here is kind of like what the fuck. But no, it features Mary J. Blige, but it is a Busta Rhymes song.
Sick.
That shit is hard, bro. That shit had me like fucking like yeah. I was on another one.
Oh,
that shit.
I'm about to listen to it. You know it.
All right, Kev. What is your 2 songs that you fucking changed?
I only changed one, so don't
Okay.
worry.
What's the first song?
All right, the first song I'm gonna go with. This is one I didn't change. We're gonna go with Clint Eastwood by the Gorillaz.
That's a great song.
Yeah, I love that song.
I'm not gonna do it. You guys get it. Oh shit, they bang, man. Okay.
No, they really
No,
do.
they do. Oh my god, they do.
It's crazy how they took a long ass break, came back, and still bang. Like
Yeah,
still got the
it's
good ass
crazy.
fucking album.
Said, oops, she dropped this. Your gold fucking medal.
Yeah. Oh, and speaking of another band that stopped making music and recently came back and make good music, I'm gonna put System of a Down, and I'm gonna do Prison Song.
System of the fucking.
Bro, that's such a throwback. That's such a throwback, but they're a good band though too.
No.
So it's like it's not a bad throwback at all. Like that shit slaps. Like
I've been
Yeah,
listening to them a lot recently. A lot.
Yeah, I already know. I'll listen to that Chop Suey.
Chop Suey,
Bro.
Yeah.
Angels deserve to die. Listen, that's back from my AMV days, baby.
What do people be thinking about when they make this shit? He just like, wake up. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
You know, whoa. Everybody's talking about the table. Yo, that shit is sick. And
Yeah,
then he
it's
breaks
sick.
down, I don't think you trust. It's
So good.
I love music, man. Music is so fucking good.
It's really like you could really do whatever the fuck you want as long as you do it like whatever the fuck you want to 100%. And that's crazy.
All right,
too.
Tempo, we get it. You make music. Shut your ass up. All right, Julian.
Someone's jealous.
No. All jokes aside. No, you're right, Tempo. You're right. But anyway, fuck you. Wait, Julian, go ahead. What's your 2 songs, bro?
I don't even know if I feel comfortable going after that shit. Nah. My 2 songs are. I've been listening to these relatively recently. Damn, my camera got blurry as hell. It's gonna focus on me. Nah, but my first song is "Funny Thing" by Thundercat. It's on his album. It is what it is.
Oh!
Yo, what do you know?
That's my shit.
That's the I think you know what? I'm sorry, guys. Hold on. What's up, Jordan? I'm on the podcast, but I want you to say out loud, bro. Did we not used to get beat every day?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's been verified, y'all. It's been verified. Everybody say hi to Jordan.
All right, y'all.
Hey.
Oh, sister, her boyfriend, they're
Nice.
coldest people out. But that song is hard, yo. It'll give you a feel good vibe if you want it and stuff like that. All the good stuff. And the second song is also by Thundercat, and it's called Dragon Ball Do-Rag. And it's just, I feel kind of fine when I'm in my do-rag.
Bro, I was so tight that song didn't blow the fuck up.
Yeah,
Like,
what?
I was like, how? Like,
It
this
did.
is a
No.
do-rag?
It did. It blew up on TikTok.
Oh, it did?
I didn't
Oh,
see. I
shit.
thought the other
Oh.
song, yo, bro.
Oh, wait, no,
Baby
actually,
girl.
I think it is Funny Thing. No, I'm
Bro,
lying.
'cause
Funny Thing blew up.
like,
Funny Thing
Bro,
blew
it's
up.
a do-rag anthem. Like, he literally made a do-rag anthem. How do y'all not use this? How is it-
Yo, I'm sick.
that whole
Those two
album
songs,
slaps. So that was
Yo.
the 2 good ass shows.
Thundercat really slaps.
Bro, he really
as an
slaps,
artist,
bro.
man.
I found out about Thundercat after I listened to Pimp a Butterfly.
Oh man.
Yo,
Turn black in the
same.
burgundy. Oh, what the- oh shit! Don't even. All right, all right. That's just. Oh man.
Shit. Y'all
I
are
love that
funny,
you
bro.
guys do this, yo. I love that you guys do this because music is mad important. It gets you through shit, and honestly, music puts energy back into you. I'm all about like energy. I'm all about feeling vibes, feeling the flow of stuff. Sometimes I literally just put my little speaker. I have it over there on my bed. I put my speaker onto my chest so I can feel the vibrations of the shit. Just hit my chest. It calms me down. All the good stuff. Music makes the world fucking go around. I love that you guys do this segment, and it gives you a playlist to listen to. You can figure out what other people like. It's just dope. You guys, hats off to y'all, or hat. You know, I'm gonna keep my hat on, but you know what I'm saying. Hats
Gotta
off.
pat myself on the back for thinking of that segment.
It's just dope. It's dope. It's
No,
mad
yeah.
dope.
No, it's a good one, yeah.
Yeah, it was my idea. So.
Oh,
Fuck it wasn't. Get the fuck out
He
of
has ideas
here.
all the time.
Oh my god, y'all can eat
All
a
the time.
dick. How about
The
that?
song came on. Yeah. Oh, that shit is cold.
All right. Before we end this very long episode, Julian, as our guest, so where can our people find you? What's your social medias? What's your channel? What's all that good shit?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's start off with the YouTubes. On YouTube, you can find me at Lazy Krill. You won't find me any other way because YouTube is kind of tricky with that, especially when you're not top tier a content creator.
Yeah.
Lazy Krill, and also it is my like real life skit account. It's the Lazy J. That's what you can find those two on Instagram. The Lazy J, all one word. The Lazy Krill, all one word. And then lazy.photography for my photography page. All the good stuff. That's where you can find me. Go look. If you like the stuff, hit me up for some bookings for all that good stuff. Or if you want to watch some videos, come through. I upload almost every day. So if you don't believe me, go check out the channel. That's where you can find me.
That's what's up. Instagram, Twitter, all that good shit. Lazy Krill.
Yeah, all the good shit. Twitter, Lazy Krill, Lazy J. Same way it's spelled. All TheLazyKrill, and then you just switch Krill with J. All the good stuff, man. All the good stuff.
Nice. When's your next video dropping for both channels?
Gaming video tomorrow. They usually drop at 1:15. It's probably gonna be either a fighters or some type of indie game. I've recently been playing It's not, I guess it's not some new type of indie game, but I've recently been playing Fall Guys, and I'm throwing a video out about that. The first one did pretty well, so hopefully this one does pretty well. But honestly, that shit is hilarious.
So that shit is.
Yeah,
I hate Fall Guys.
That shit is so fucking funny.
That shit is funny as hell.
I hate Fall. I deleted that shit from my fucking PlayStation, bro.
So if you get the chance, come check it out. This week is very important for the channel because the PlayStation 5 is coming out, and everybody's trying to get the release, all that and stuff. Like, besides all that, that's when.
Are you getting the PlayStation 5?
Oh, absolutely. I will be up at midnight, fucking on the websites and all that good shit, ordering all that goodness. And we're in the chat. We got the times that they're gonna drop certain stuff. So hopefully we get it. But if we don't, it's not gonna break us or anything like that. Everybody knows that sometimes you just don't hit the first wave. You go for the second or the third. The main account Friday will be the next time. I upload that every Friday, so it takes a little bit to edit those videos because they have to be heavily edited to be funny sometimes. So Fridays for the Lazy J, and I upload on Instagram every day. I do like short snippets, short snippets of like the episodes on YouTube and stuff like that. It's kind of connected and so forth. So if I have a video on YouTube, little bloopers or little scenes from it come over to the Instagram. So if you don't want to follow the YouTube for the full, you can follow the Instagram for the smalls.
Oh, okay.
That's what's up. That's what's up. All right. Tempo. Any announcements, bro, Chacho?
Working on a song. Honestly, I'm working on a bunch of songs right now because I told you I was working on a tape, and like I was dead ass about that. So yeah, now I'm working on a tape. That's coming soon. Like I'm wrapping things up. I'm kind of in the middle of it, I would say. But yeah, now expect to see that soon. And yeah, for right now, that's all I'm gonna tell you guys. I have more planned, but that's all I'm saying for right now.
All right, so how's the OnlyFans page going, bro?
Bro, it's okay, bro. Like I charge like $7 like a person.
Oh, bro, that's
like,
cheap, bro.
I got like
That's mad cheap.
Yeah, send me the link.
I got like
Whoa.
two.
Yeah, it's hard. Like, do you support your boy for doing that? Can you give him money?
No. I mean, I would.
It depends what he's showing because OnlyFans wasn't like that type of site before people started getting butt nakeds on there. But like they were just people play piano, people make YouTube support me. But like
honestly, I was thinking about doing that shit and just make beats like on that shit.
That would be dope.
I would support that.
Not butt naked beats though.
But if you butt naked, bro, I support you spiritually, but I can't
support you.
But like I can't support you, bro.
I'd rather just cash out you $7 every month than to have that on my timeline and shit.
You know what I'm saying, bro? Because like Because if you ask me like, yo, did you see my last video? No, bro.
Right.
I don't want to.
I
don't want to see you nut in a cup. I don't want to see that. I'm sorry.
Ever do that, y'all would not know. Y'all wouldn't know. You wouldn't see my. You wouldn't even say shit about it. You would just see me with like hella money and be like, bro, what the fuck? Like,
yo, Tempo's gonna be like, hey, yo, KJ, yo, could you record real quick? Like, could you, just hit it with the little, I promise.
Oh shit, bro. I promise it won't. You know what I'm saying? Just don't think about
them angles. You feel me? Just ignore the balls.
He said, "Get up under my Gucci real quick, bro."
Bro, sweat drop hit your forehead like, bro. You gotta quit the job.
That 3D life. You feel me?
You know what I think about, bro? Like, yo, if you're a porn cameraman, right? If some jizz gets on you, are you allowed to beat their ass?
No.
Yo, you gotta eat that, bro.
I think you just gotta like.
Ew, no.
Yeah, you just gotta take that
not
shit.
eat it, not eat it in the sense like delicioso, but it's like you just gotta like, wait. It's part of the job. That shit, fuck you. You know what I'm saying?
Like, bro, that shit was in the contract.
You wipe it off, put it on the girl real quick.
Right. You say here, extra. You're like, damn, that shit is
extra seasoning.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
you have to have the mindset. That's different.
Anything to get the best shot, bro. Like, you really gotta...
You're professional.
I hate all of y'all, bro.
Oh, that was fucking sick. I'd quit that day. It depends how much money they're giving me though, because if it's like
I'd be quitting.
If they're throwing me like $1 million for that scene, bro, I'd be pissed. But another $1 million, I might have to come back. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, don't do that shit again. And then we just record. You know what I'm saying?
He said $1 million. I was gonna say 10K. I'll be right back in that bitch. Like, hey,
okay,
I got student loans. I was like, yo, I got student loans. Fuck it. Hey, listen, Just don't get me in my eye, motherfucker, because I
Bro,
will fuck you up.
Don't be surprised if somebody hit your email after the show being like, bro.
Yeah. No, I need you as a cameraman. My cameraman just quit yesterday, bro. I need somebody that can commit.
You got a budget and everything, bro.
Yeah,
like,
right.
He's like,
Bro.
I got this smooth 10K. I'm like, hey, 10K is 10K, bro.
That's true.
bro, I would do that shit for 10K. I'm not stupid.
Listen,
like,
I'm not performing. I'm like, listen, bro. Like, listen, if you want me to shoot some balls, I'll shoot some balls. It is what it is, all right?
As long as you can dodge the nut, bro.
Like, yeah,
If you
listen,
don't dodge
not
the nut,
that
you're-
way. Not that way, all right? Don't nut towards
That's
the
a
camera.
bad
nut
day at
away
work.
from the camera.
That's a bad day at work. Yeah.
That's like if you're the guy
Imagine you
pushing
go
the
home.
carts, bro, and then you just fuck up the window at ShopRite. That's a bad day at work. You just like fucking smacks you on your shoulder blade. Now you gotta wipe it off, but you gotta still record. Oh,
You gotta wait until you're done recording.
yeah, right.
Bro.
It has to stay on you. That shit is just like
It's slowly sliding down your goddamn arm.
Bro,
You got this goddamn streak of just nut on your arm.
yeah. Oh, that's fucking
bro, he
crazy.
said bad day. I just imagine you got to go home and tell that story. Your kids come home like, Daddy, why you smell like that? Like, bro, don't worry about it. What the fuck you mean, dog? You smelling
Mind
me
your
for?
business. How about that? Mind your business, all right?
You
Your
said
daddy
smell
does
yourself.
a lot. Your
You
daddy
said-
does a lot to put food on
You
this
better
goddamn
smell
table, right?
yourself.
Daddy
Yesterday you
smells
shit
bad.
yourself. I ain't
Yeah,
say
right?
shit about that. Like, bro, you just imagine.
Yo,
Like,
Daddy
You
smells
still pee in
bad,
the
but Daddy
bed.
made $1 million.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so fucked.
Daddy pays his bills. Mind your fucking business.
Bro, hats off to them, bro. Hats off to people
Yeah.
that can do that shit. Because that's like, honestly, every time is not going to be that situation, but like, ooh, when it
With a
happens,
thought.
yeah, like, ooh, you got to dodge, man. Just fucking get out the way.
It's like, oh, shit.
Ultra instinct.
Oh, and before we, yeah, right, boom, boom, boom. Yo. But yo, honestly, before we dip out, I do want to say thank you guys for having me on the show. It's fucking wonderful. You
Oh,
guys are hilarious.
I still have my announcement, bro.
Oh yes, let's get it then. Disregard everything I just fucking said. Wait until like right up until I said the ShopRite thing. That was really good one.
Yeah.
Everything other than that, take it out. But you know what I'm saying? ShopRite, I felt like we were on the level, like boom, boom, bang. You know?
Real quick. I have a video dropping on Monday. I'm dropping a video on Monday. It's already recorded and edited. It's already on YouTube. It's being published on Monday at 7. Check me out, KJ Majority, all the good shit, and that's it.
Nice. I got no announcements.
Nice.
He said, I'm
Hey.
here. He said, I'm
Keep
here,
it
bro.
quick. You know what I'm saying?
But
You gotta
next,
have
Kevin's
those-
like,
next week.
next
Kevin's
week
like-
is big.
I'm here. All right, now go ahead, Julian. Say how much you love us. Go
Gotcha.
ahead.
That's what I
Yeah,
want to say.
yeah.
Yo, love you guys, man. Thanks for having me on the show. All the good stuff. You guys are funny as hell. And yo, you oh damn, right in the middle of my speech. Fuck.
Listen.
Anyway,
On camera.
yeah, right? Like, damn. Way to go. Take me out the race, why don't you? Nah, but yo, you guys are mad dope. You just like you can't not be yourself on here. You guys allow just a lot of cool stuff. Like you're not afraid to be who you are and shit. And I think that's mad dope. You don't like a lot of podcasts like, yo, bro, if I came here for YouTube, you're just interviewing me the whole time on YouTube and you expect me to be this YouTube personality and shit. Even though I'm not big, it's what you expect me to be a creator, but nah, I was treated as like, yo, I'm actually a person. And I know we know each other from college, everybody, but I'm actually a person. It's mad cool to just like, yo, we're chopping it up. Tempo's actually a producer. Like we're chopping it up, talking. That's what this is. I love that about podcasting, and that's what I love about this podcast is that y'all just we're chopping it up at the end of the day.
Oh, Julie, you gonna
You
make
guys
us
are cool.
blush. You gonna make me
shit.
blush.
Y'all saw me fuck up. I was like, my speech. Now when they look back at this episode, they're like, damn, it was a cool episode, but that nigga was coughing. Fucking take 2. Right? Yeah.
All right, y'all. So we'll see you guys next week. Thank you for listening to the show. We'll see you guys next week. Peace.
All right, peace, y'all.
Yeah.